Bond, down goes James Bond, up goes James Bond. Yeah? Do I look good?
Adjourned.
Dirty leg. In there, and Twitch open here.
Talking of which, actually, yeah, I've got a question about social media for you.
Stop
What are you
laughing
laughing
at him.
He's massive and he looks really grumpy.
I've never seen you look grumpy like that, Dred.
That is.
Okay,
That is
we can get the ads in. Yeah. So it's good.
Go on,
This is a live video link to Dredge's actual face. No, you're so efficient.
I've not sent it to you.
Also, Zoom links don't run out after a week. You can set them up a year in advance.
I know, but what I'm saying is, life happens to people in the meantime.
Life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans.
And my emails get like binned and hidden and neglected.
Yeah, we all know about emails getting binned and hidden. It happens to all of us. Today, I had it set on a 4.
I came here and I went to the loo,
yeah.
And it looked like there'd been some kind of beard explosion up there.
Which loo did you go to?
Upstairs.
The big one?
Yeah, the nice one. The one that you cleaned. The one.
I did my beard in the ensuite. That wasn't my beard.
Oh God.
Yeah. So I was just going to, because I was enjoying having a bushy beard, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honour and solemn duty to preside over this court tonight and uphold the most solemn standards of chat in this unique and holy corner of the internet. Before we proceed, let us remind ourselves of this channel's vibe and the importance of said vibe, and the fact that its very existence depends on each individual's abiding by one simple rule. That rule being, don't be a dick. And though we should not labour under the mistaken impression that this channel is a democracy, heaven forbid, this is a dictatorship, which is for the most part benevolent, but is not averse to exercising great wrath and vengeance upon those who defy the sacred rule and insist upon being dicks. We are not monsters, however, and we appreciate that everybody's perception of dickery is different. And interactions and infractions may happen accidentally. Misunderstandings may occur, and some people will never know the difference between you're as in belonging to and you're as in you are. We let that slide. Which brings us to tonight's proceedings and the 24, dearie me, 24 cases, a record number, before us tonight. Now, the circumstances may be complex and grammatical errors, no doubt, manifold, but I will endeavour tonight to sort the sinners from the sinned against, the naive from the knobheads, and the contrite from the gobshite. With that in mind, the court is now in session.
All rise. Well, we can't rise because it's a little bit tight where we are, but all kind of,
Welcome to the late night alternative Judgement Day special.
Thank you very much indeed. My barrister here will be guiding us through today's proceedings. We have very many to go through today. Very disappointed.
I believe we have 24. A couple of things. We will be opening the Skype. If we have any witnesses that wish to give evidence, 0203 286 6370. And of course, if any of the defendants, upon hearing themselves being discussed, wish to make their cases in person,
by means of mitigation,
that
yes,
will, of course, be looked favourably on. A couple of bits of business. I just need to just do a little bit of... There we go. And I'm going... I've just realised that we are in a courtroom, right?
Obs.
But they don't want you to know that. So there may be outside forces which try to make it look like we are not in a courtroom. That, for example, is
This is fake news.
This is fake news, guys. This is fake news, okay? And I just realised that that we have been hacked by fake news. So I just need to add...
I've just had a note from the court clerk, Matty,
Okay.
telling me that that number that we have there doesn't take into account some of the cases held over from last week's unfortunate events.
Holy guacamole.
There are actually 30 defendants tonight.
Okay.
30.
Okay. For some reason, we will not be getting a close-up of the gavel this evening.
Just have to imagine me doing that.
It will not be happening this evening. Maybe it's something we can work on a little bit later. But again, evil dark forces are at work. For example, if we were to go close up to Catherine, well, it doesn't look like she is in a courtroom. Now, that is obviously ridiculous because you have just seen.
Why else would I be wearing this ridiculous
Why
jacket?
else would she be wearing this ridiculous, oh, Jesus, thing? Hang on. That is fake news. That is fake news, and that is hacking. There we go. It has been righted. Catherine, of course, is in a courtroom, and there we can see it there. Now, if you were to go and look at me, it would look like that I'm not in a courtroom. That is fake news, because look at me. Look at me. I'm clearly in the same courtroom. Catherine, I just want to try one more little thing. And then we will proceed. I apologise. I apologise.
This sometimes happens, I think.
There we go. We have gavel cam, guys. We have gavel cam. I just need to do... I don't know where it's coming from.
Shall I move this?
No. I just need to do one thing.
Just imagine.
It's been a long day
This is gonna happen a
in
lot.
the chambers today. It has been a long day. But look, if you look, there you go. We are in court.
Obs.
So, without further ado, Catherine, would you like to explain, first of all, why people are banned?
Quite simply for being dicks. Now, as I mentioned there in my opening comments, people's definition of dicks sometimes is at variance with ours, isn't it now? Unfortunately for you, this is not a judge and jury situation. I am the judge and indeed the jury and sometimes the executioner. So it will be down to me to decide whether you've been a dick or not. If you would like to submit your case, though, if you have been banned, you can do so via the normal Twitch process, which is the unban request. And pro tip for you, don't continue to be a dick on there because you will not be redeemed.
Ladies and gentlemen, the court is...
All rise. For Judge Boyle's Judgment Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, the court is now in session.
First, cab
Just
off
shut
the
it
rank,
down.
please, Judge Boyle.
We're going way back in time to 21 days ago.
Okie
If you
dokie.
recall such a thing.
Do we have the name of the defendant so that we may call the defendant to the bar?
We do indeed. On the bubble.
On the bubble, if you are present, please call 0203 286 6370 immediately.
It was quite some time ago. Perhaps they've given up by now.
Or Skype TLNA to put forward your case.
Now,
Do that.
there is no apology in the mitigation notes
Okay.
I see before me. What I see is further insistence upon the thing for which he was banned. I'm assuming it's a man. You'll see why.
They generally are. I don't think we banned any women.
I don't think so. Maybe wrong.
Women are too nice.
Well,
Bubble's about to get burst, said David Turner's.
now, this gives you an idea of what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
This is the mitigation. This is the bit where you're supposed to say, I'm so sorry, I think I've been misunderstood, but I bow to your superior judgment. That's always a winner for me.
Yeah.
Age of sex in USA 21, age of sex in UK
Wait.
16, blurred lines.
That's the apology. Hang on, that's the apology. What was he saying? What was he
He was banned for talking about blurred lines. Not all 16-year-olds are the same, that kind of caper. We were talking about what can only be described as abuse.
Oh, God, really?
But apparently blurred lines with 16-year-olds.
So he's saying that... Well, I don't know if I want to know what he's saying. Some of these, by the way, we will throw over to the jury. But this sounds terrible.
Okay, it begins with...
Go on.
Blurred lines is the
It's a
opening
great
comment.
song.
Well, I think it's rather creepy, but to each his own. And I wish he'd stick to his own. 16 years of age is wrong in many other countries, so 16 is sketchy as an age for sex. It means not all 16-year-olds are the same. Now, we're banned by a certain Ian Lee.
What does he say? A few minutes before that, he says, you did it, though. Good on ya.
My lad's a mummy's boy. Couldn't see him do that. Must be others. Too cute. Brave for
Gotta be about
stopping.
drugs.
I presume so.
Got to be about drugs.
Now, which would make us favourable. Someone who was sympathetic and understood this struggle, but unfortunately then starts to insist on blurred lines. Now, blurred lines is a phrase that I'm going to say it. It makes my eye twitch because it's often used as a justification.
There you go.
Often used as a justification for being a dick. I'm going to say it. And I see no mitigation here for that phrase.
Okay,
You're
I
a
don't see
fan.
any. This to me sounds... Look, we are in a court because otherwise how could you see that through my glasses?
Therefore, I think this is our first open and shut case. Don't you?
You saying he's...
I'm saying he stays back. Have that. Next up. I'm not sending a reason why.
By the way, if you do want to phone in, if you want to stick up for someone, or if it is you, 0203 286 6370, you're very welcome. If you want to phone up and just have a little, ask for legal advice, we're actually allowed to do that, aren't we, Judge Boyle?
Yes, we are.
So any legal advice that you might have. But also, I was going to say something and I've forgotten what it is.
Right. Let's go to the next one.
Okay, who's next?
The note for this, one of my favourite forms of mitigation, the historical one.
Okay.
Any chance for an unban? I've been following Ian since his LBC days,
Can I just say...
and I do feel my ban was pretty unjust.
We've had a few people who say, I've been a long time listener, big fan, that should go in my favor. That's irrelevant in this scenario.
If anything, it
That's
suggests that you have learnt nothing.
It's relevant in this scenario.
So let's see.
0203
what
286
happened
6370
there.
is the phone number. Put that up.
Now you, again, the person behind this ban, perhaps you can remember the circumstances.
Talk me through it, Judge Boyle.
This
Talk
is-
me through it.
Smoky Wedge.
Smoky Wedge.
apparently a loyal fan and follower since the LBC days.
Well, I had a good producer, yes.
Well, now let's have a look at the.
But that's like saying, I got to 45 without committing a murder. So you've got to bear that in mind. I was 40. Okay, so there was a murder when I was 45, but there were 44 years before that of no murders.
And only one person died horribly.
One that you know of.
Okay, so let's go. We can see a little bit of his previous before, and it will be a man.
What's he called? Smokey Wedge.
Smokey Wedge. It's definitely, this is on the 8th of the 10th, 2020, Smokey Wedge decided to type the words, it's definitely Betty Swallock's tonight.
Okay.
Which I believe is an allusion to sweaty testicles.
Did you hear, I won't share that story.
Tell me it later.
I will do.
In chambers.
Yeah.
It was followed up somewhat. That was enough. That was just a shot across the bows for Smokey Wedge. She left it there.
By the way, my hair's looking. Let me just lean on here.
Yes.
Just
You're
lean on
interrupting
this
the
wall.
proceedings for what now?
My hair's looking great, isn't it? There we go. Why am I smaller than you today?
Because I'm on my high chair. Smokey Wedge left it a while, and then we were treated to this nugget. Did you ever play Fight Sim in the 80s, Ian Strokath?
Flight sim. You said fight sim.
Oh, Fight Sim. I would have been in on Flight.
Flight sim. No, they're boring. Only paedophiles play flight sims.
But it keeps them busy.
Yep, it does actually. I'd rather they were playing flight sims than, doing
True.
what they do.
True.
Doing what they do.
True. Then 3 minutes later, we had the immortal words, no muff.
Okay.
No apparent reason.
Maybe he was just telling us his recent predicament. Something I can identify with. I'm on this guy's side.
2 minutes later, James's fluff equals Samson's hair. Okay, probably an allusion to something that was going on in chat. Sounds like a lot of fun. Now,
here we go. All right, this is interesting.
9:06, 2020. Smokey Wedge, how many of them were armed?
That's the 9th of June.
Yes.
Because that made it sound like it was a time.
How many of them were armed?
How many of them were armed? Do we have anybody in the chat
Who remembers the circumstances of this comment?
who remembers this? How many of them were armed?
Because to me, that doesn't look like a particularly offensive comment, but you don't ban for nothing, do you? You sometimes ban for nothing, don't you?
Yes, I do. How many of them... Hang on. Is that the 6th of September? Or the 9th of June? That would be September.
Surely.
Wouldn't it?
Oh, we've got a new request in as we speak.
Oh, God. Hello, I think we have a witness. Hello, would you like to approach the bench, please?
Oh, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't got our headphones in, and I don't know what
flight-
they're saying. Hang on. That could have been dangerous. Hang on a second. Oh,
What's the daisy do?
But don't worry. Hello, yes, would you like to approach the bench?
Yes, hello.
Hello, who is this, please?
Yes, an expert witness.
Is that Smokey Wedge?
No. I'd just like to say that flight simulators are very fun.
Sounds high octane.
Where have you flied to recently? He's hung up. He's hung up because he knew.
He's been caught on the ropes.
He
Not
knew.
for the first time in this courtroom.
I think we've got a fake call up. We're going to give them a quick call back.
Well,
No, okay.
wasting court time.
Honestly, and Rubbish Username says, I noticed he didn't say flight sims weren't for pedos. Didn't deny it.
No. I'm minded, can I tell you, counsel? I'm minded to offer the B of the D the benefit of the doubt in this
Thought that
situation.
meant the bollocks of the dog.
Not on this occasion. We'll see about if there is a next time. It will be the final time.
Or the bone of the dick. I think we have to
Overturn.
overturn. Oh, hello.
Now this is what I like.
Have that.
This is what I like. Someone who is truly sorry.
Can I bring? Permission? 0203 286 6370 Skype TLNA. I got a feeling this is going to be the whole show. Can I? Thank you.
Thank you.
We have had a few by email.
Right.
We don't normally go for the email,
It's highly irregular.
but I think that it might be worth just picking 2 or 3 of them throughout the evening and doing it and just seeing what we got.
Okay.
Okay, so I had one here. Let's see who we've got. I'm going to need my telefono as well at some point because I've got one. Here we go. David Swansea. Is David Swansea here? If you are, I would suggest you call. I know you can't make your presence known. You okay?
Yes.
Got a hot one?
I've got an absolute scorcher.
Okay. Is David Swansea here? If so, 0203 286 6370. We got a phone call. This could be... Hello, is this David Swansea?
No, it's me again. Sorry, I've left the room. Yeah. What's your problem with...
Paedophilia? I think it's outrageous and disgusting.
with flight simulators?
I don't have a problem.
What's it got to do with paedophilia?
You tell me. You play them, right?
I do play them. I wouldn't say I play them. They're simulators.
It's not a game.
Where have you flied to?
It's a training course.
Where have I flown to?
No. Yes.
Which is it?
What?
Where have you Where have you been flying to recently?
All over the world.
Okay, that's not a destination. You've never played one, have you?
It's not a game.
You've not played it. He's hung up again. Let's try this caller again. David Swansea, 0203 286 6370. Is David Swansea a David Essex tribute act? We just don't know. That's right, Gemma.
That's actually a good one.
He's flown to Epstein's Island. Thank you. Oh, jeez. Oh, hang on. He's flown to Epstein's Island. Could you turn off your Twitch feed, please? I think this might be one of the Proud Boys. Hello, caller. Evening. Who's this, please? Zach.
Oh.
Zach, how may we be of assistance to you?
What constitutes a dick or what substitutes a dick? There are an awful lot of things depending on where you are and what you have to hand.
Constitutes more, I guess.
What constitutes a dick? Can you just ask the question again, nice and clearly, for the members of the press and public who are here today?
What constitutes a dick on the stream or on YouTube or wherever?
Well, I offer you as Exhibit A.
Offensive language.
Oh, no, I'm offering you.
You're answering your own question.
I'm offering you as Exhibit A.
I don't know.
No. I'm offering you as Exhibit A.
Oh, this is all. I don't know.
No. I'm offering you as Exhibit A.
What does that mean? Oh, God.
If we were to have an exhibition of dicks that only
Why
had...
on earth we would do such a thing, I don't know, but there could be an occasion.
But we only had one exhibit in that exhibition, you would be in there, and underneath you it would say Exhibit A.
Oh, okay.
Does that answer your question, Zachary?
You dig?
I guess, yeah.
Thank you very
Happy
much.
to help.
Thank you very much
Any
indeed.
further questions? Refer to my honourable
David
friend.
Swansea is not calling in, so here we go. Hi, Kath and Ian. Long-time listener, one-time caller, one-time Cardiff Rabbit Show attender pre-COVID. I know it was pre-COVID. I refused to hug people. The judge was hugging people. I was not banned. But I am aggrieved by a time out I received on Monday, the evening of the 23rd of November. I compared Make Slough Happy to Brent Partridge and received a time out from a mod. I think it was Lance. I would like an apology. Lance is very trigger happy, but if I say, as I say, if in doubt, time out. So you can't be too trigger happy in this court. Lance says, Lance, you'll have your turn to speak in a moment. I think it was Lance. I would like an apology for a timeout. I can only assume he thought I was comparing your show to Brent Partridge. He's doing well here until he says, which, if anything, would be a positive thing.
Ooh.
Kath,
Yes.
I look forward to your judgment,
Do
David
you now,
Swansea.
David Swansea,
I would
do you?
like to bring to the bar one of our mods, Lance C77. Now, before Lance, I don't suppose you fancy calling in, do you? Because
I
I
would
would
love to hear.
love, and I know you're a shy man. He's a shy man. Lena says, hold on, I'm new here. Can you object to timeouts? No. I know you're a shy man, Lance. Okay. Lance says, I did no such thing, the liar. I'll kick him in the shins.
Now.
I wish I'd timed him out. It sounds like a straightforward kind of guy. May I remind you, Lance was in charge of the Waterstones Uxbridge Twitter account.
Yes.
And if I remember correctly, there was a sex scandal, wasn't there? He did tweet something inappropriate once. It's about 2 years ago.
So what you're saying to me, he has form for
Yep.
rash,
Yep.
ill-conceived,
Yep.
ill-thought out.
He says, no, I simply typed the word welly wrong. So he's deviant.
Of course, right. Well, there is an interesting twist to this story, of course, and I'm glad, David, that you were
David Swansea.
anxiously and excitedly anticipating my judgment, because
He accused Lance of being the mod that timed him out. Your
I
Honour.
happen to know which mod timed you out. Because I am that mod. And you know why you were timed out. Because it looked like you were comparing this show to Alan Partridge or David Brent, which, as you know, is a bannable offence. Therefore, I suggest
What twist?
you calm your tits, accept that you made a silly joke, accept you were banged to rights, and suck it up, buttercup.
Please may I approach the bench?
You may.
I suggest you time him out for like a week.
Ooh, now that would be a delicious, delicious response, wouldn't it?
It is like an M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong movie singing, you're right.
What was the name again?
David Swansea.
And in chat?
David Swansea, I believe.
No.
It said he signed it David Swansea. He may not be in the room right now.
Well, then that makes things rather tricky.
No, it doesn't. Okay. Can one of the mods... Well, you pass judgment and one of the mods will do it for us. Because I don't know how to.
I've decided that the penalty...
Did you say calm your tits?
Yes.
Okay.
The penalty for disputing not only the authority of an excellent mod, but also bringing it
Perverted
here
mod, but-
through the incorrect channels deserves a timeout for a week.
Mods,
Have some of that.
could one of you time him out for a week, please? We're going to take a commercial break. If you are a subscriber to this stream, hopefully you won't see the commercials. You might do, because sometimes it doesn't work. If you're not a subscriber, see you in 2. There we go. There we go. We're back. Welcome, everybody who is a subscriber. Welcome. Would you like to explain, Judge Boyle, exactly who, what, where we are?
With great pleasure. This is a weekly event wherein we have a look at the unban requests. Now, unfortunately, due to circumstances involving a selection of varicolour penile extensions, we were not able to do this last week. And so we have rolled over, so to speak. And that is why we have an extremely high number of cases to attend to this week. We will persist in a second. I think we have a call first. Jessica, you may approach the bench.
Good evening, Your Honours.
Yes.
I would like to appeal my chat ban, if that's possible, today.
Oh, very interesting. And what's the name you go by in the chat?
I could come.
I believe, Your Honour, it is Jessie52.
This is going to be a good one.
Ah.
And
You've just
I
had
got
that.
banned
Is
very
that.
recently.
Was it tonight?
It was about 10 minutes ago.
Let's have a look at what got you banned, because I can see it in front of me. It's so fresh. It's virtually got steam coming off it, Jessie.
That's not coming from the body heat. That's like a turd.
Hi. Could one of you knobheads mods ban me so I can make an appeal? I'm reading Secret Barrister at the moment, and this is right up my street. Surely one of you dicks will oblige. Now,
Dangerous game.
goading the mods. Interesting. Jessica, tell me why.
What I would like to say in my defence is that obviously, I have mistook the seriousness of this evening, this event, this happening, and I was japing and jolly and, I'll make a joke in the chat and get banned, and then I'll appeal it and I'll get back in the chat. And now I realise the error of my ways. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. I was influenced by several other people. So
You're the only one I see in the dock today, Jessica. How does that make you feel?
Biddly bong.
Well, it makes me feel that kind of is going to be a bit of a problem. I would say also, in mitigating circumstances, if you decide tonight in your wisdom and obviously your knowledge and your absolute rhetoric about the law that I don't deserve to be unbanned, then
Your Honour, I must stop. We have a last-minute witness has just burst into the court. Peter.
He will be heard.
Peter. You absolute melt.
Knockers are better.
I know. Shut up, Peter.
Yes, I'm the arresting officer in the case.
This is incredibly.
Now, how do you? We've heard the defendant's testimony. How does that how does that compare with what you experienced?
You need to calculate.
Yes, I did.
Idiot.
To be honest, I think it's just bare cheek.
Mm.
Treating the court with contempt, frankly.
And
as
I do
if it's
feel
some kind of game.
Yes, and I do feel that if we were to overturn the ban and pretend that it never happened, it would be somewhat insulting to the authority that we have vested in yourself and people like Lance and people, manifold other people in the mod collection.
I bring some other evidence to this case?
Well, I don't believe that my attorneys have seen it.
Excuse me, you will speak when spoken to.
This is the Jessica who, when I made a harmless joke about masturbating several men to pleasure, said to you, Catherine, you can leave. You know that, don't you? And this is also the Jessica who phoned up my hit solo show with me, Ian Lee, and implied that the show she was calling was not as good as the previous show she'd heard, and they'd said something else that was a bit rude, so I cut her off immediately. I don't know if that has any bearing on this. I just feel that we should know all of this stuff.
Peter?
I would say I have a right to reply.
Let Peter...
You're mistaking this for a democracy, and I did outline in the opening remarks that this is a benign dictatorship unless pressed. And I'm quite happy to get unbenign on your ass.
Let's let Peter the Grass speak first.
I just want to say, in my line of work as an officer, this is exactly the kind of thing that happens. You know, you pick them up for a parking ticket, and you dig further. Turns out they've got, they're on the run.
I've heard enough.
Got murder charges against them.
I've heard enough. I have heard enough. Okay, Jessica, I appreciate your mitigation. It was very brave of you to appear before the court,
Very
given
brave.
your previous offences. But I'm going to
I
uphold
would
them.
say-
No more from you. Thank you very much. We will uphold
I
the.
owned up about the other thing before. I owned up about. I apologise.
You're making things
You
worse for
didn't even know
yourself.
it was me.
Silence in court. You're making things worse for yourself. I will. Could you
But
please
nothing
take her
was.
down?
I
Take her
was-
I was
down.
having an off day.
Peter.
You put
Nice.
afterwards. Well, I'll just take the punishment. Just.
The
you know,
punishment
just
will
tell
be
me
as
how-
follows.
what
Stop
my
talking.
stretch is.
Stop talking, or I'll ban you. The punishment will be as follows. I will overturn the ban, but you will be timed out for 4 days. Take her down, Peter. Take her down.
Your spirit's up special. He don't wanna go mental. We're all going like to go beyond the views. I haven't heard this for ages. Show. There we go. So I don't know, was she guilty or innocent? I don't know what you came up with there.
She made it worse for herself.
So what is that?
I'm going to give her a 3-day ban.
But is that which button do I press? Guilty or innocent?
Keep an eye on. It's innocent. Keep an eye on. But she's getting tied. She's getting tied out for 3
Hang on a
days.
minute. I've got to do bollocks. Hang on. I've got to do this. Hang on. Don't worry. I can make
Could
this.
one of the of the mods make it so, please?
Hang on. Everybody just cool out. Oh, God. A bit of a headache, actually. That filter is on. I don't know why we... Okay, right. So... Okie dokie.
Mods, can you make that so, please? We'll unban her.
Oh, here we go. Keep your spirits up special. We don't want to go mental. We're all
Stuck
at
at
home.
home.
Someone give us a bone.
Buzz a bun, a boo. Yeah,
Show. Actually, none of it works. We can't, guys. We can't have you doing too many of the paying for the music things. We've only done 3 of these, and we've got about another 20 to go, and we've had 40 minutes.
I feel it does somewhat take away from the gravitas of the court.
Yeah. Innit?
Anyway, so she's down in chokey for 3 days. Any more people want to try it on to see how it works? Because it does work. Turing, thank you very much.
I would like... Well, let's have another... I don't quite know why. You should be able to see that.
Now then, where are we? Okay. Hang on, there was someone else and it's gone. Oh, I know why. Here it is. Smell of old books. Let's go to this one. Now, this is what I like. Someone who knows what they did.
Just a reminder, with Ian Lee is a podcast that I do on my own, and it really is... It really is
What are you doing there?
very popular. We have a call from someone called Farty Swarren. Let me just take the old microphone down here a bit. Good evening, Mr. Swarren. May I call you Farty?
Yeah, sure. I have a request that you...
Say that again, please, Farty Swarren.
I have a request that you get banned for consistent swearing, effective immediately.
Your Honour? Is this allowed?
Highly irregular. Highly irregular. I will consider it for a second. No, piss off. Next. Smell of old books. Now. I like this one. You know why? You know why I like this one? Because someone has come in here with a penitent tone. A penitent tone.
Now this, we should be giving out tips for people that want to get unbanned.
Yes.
Try saying sorry.
Yeah, don't continue being a dick. It was an ill-thought-out comment. On reflection, it was in poor taste, stroke sexist, and relating to Ian's comment about his harem of past loves. I'll throw in the mix. It's my first day on new meds for depression, with no sleep.
They won't have had an effect on day
Not
one.
excusing the fact it was a terrible comment and a genuine mistake. Now I'm getting the silent treatment from my partner too, feeling thoroughly ashamed.
What did he say?
Wait. The final comment
Oh,
is an eye twitcher for
sorry.
me.
Feeling thoroughly ashamed. Full stop.
Sorry, ladies.
Sorry, ladies.
And the comment was, And I apologise in advance because this is a super crass one. It is dealing with 8 women on the rag, sod that.
My God, I've never heard anything like that. It's the most disgusting thing I've ever heard in my life. I really hope she keeps that man, but his partner's not speaking to him. What an awful situation. Maybe we should unban him. But he did say the rag. That's periods, right? My God, it's a natural phenomenon. Hey, it's good to hear that Scotland's removed the VAT from the women's. Just focus! I wonder what she's going to say.
Now, bearing in mind this ban has been in place since the 16th of this month, I feel like he's already spent some time in custody. And therefore, with the mitigation and the sombre tone and the admittance of the dickery, I'm willing, on this occasion...
So hot like this. Look at this, man.
I'm willing on this occasion to offer the B of the D unbanned.
The patriarchy wins again. The patriarchy wins once again. I have people get in touch in all kinds of ways. And I have, excuse me, we have an email. Would you mind just for a second? Okay, so we have got, I've just received an email from a courtroom artist. And I will download the image. Let us have a little look here at what we've got.
Gosh, they drew that quick, didn't they?
I've drawn that so well. We do have a courtroom artist here, and we should be able to see that. Oh, balls. We should be able to see that. Oh, bugger. We should be able to see that. Nope, hang on. We should be able to see that. No. We should be able to see that. No. Okay. We should be able to see. Oh, God. All right. We should be able to see that. Hang on a minute. If I put that there. Nope. Hang on. If I put that there. There we go. There we go. Okay. I don't. If I put that there, nope. If I put that there, nope. If I put that there, nope. I don't know. That's excellent. Thank you. I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to say to that, but thank you very much indeed. Okay.
It's appreciated. Now,
thank you. People get in touch in all kinds of ways.
Yes.
We prefer if you use the official unban process. I don't actually know how you do it, as I've never had to do it because I've never been banned
that's not strictly
from
true.
chat. I got some messages, some DMs on Instagram. It's a social networking service, Your Honour. I ignore the DMs on Instagram, and I decline them all.
A lot of them are quite thirsty, aren't they?
Very thirsty. Another gay guy saying, "You're so hot." Ooh, and I went, "You're a dick," and then blocked him. I think you can see the message for it. Anyway. This is someone, I'll do his name in a second. Ian. You're, Y-O-U''RE. Someone's got it right for the first time. Moron mods. Oh, no, they haven't. They've gone the other way.
And they've tried to be clever. Which makes it worse.
Your moron mods banned me from the chat for asking you a few questions. Please sort this out as a long-time fan with a good past record. I replied, submit an unban request. We can look at it on Friday's show. I don't know if we have that from NR3. And I've also said I would start by not calling them morons. He gave me a thumbs up emoji there. His name is NR3 Shooter. Type it down and look at it. Then imagine you're presenting a fast-paced Twitch show, NR3 Shooter. Then imagine you're presenting
yes.
a fast-paced Twitch show that is under attack from white supremacists who like phoning up, telling us how much they don't like knickers. I was working fast. I was flying by. NR3 shooter out of the corner of my eye looked like knicker shooter.
I would like to know what it's supposed to say.
First of all, I was inclined to unban. It's not my decision, it's obviously up to you. I was inclined to argue for an unbanning. But calling that it's the moron mods, the wrong you're...
And furthermore, not bringing it to the unban request procedure.
But I would still like to appeal to your feminine side. I hope you're not on the rag. And well done. That is why we don't use phrases like that. But you can't ban me. Precedent's been set in court. Hoisted by your own petard.
He knew he'd done the wrong thing. He said
I
he
know
wouldn't do it again,
he's done
and
the
there
wrong
were
thing.
medical reasons behind it. I think you are pushing it.
There are medical reasons for a period.
It's not a medical reason. It's a natural process. And
It's God. It's God.
It's nothing to do with God.
I'm joking, of course. I think it's great that I can talk freely about periods and all of those things. I would like to appeal for your mercy for NR3 shooter.
No, because he's not applied here. He's not come to me. You told him how to do it. He's not been asked to do it. So sorry, no.
Okay, well that's the end of that period.
Here's another easy one.
Another easy one. Shall I just press this?
Yes, this is from a gentleman called Anthony Troll UK. The note.
Oh, you can call in any time, dear listener. 0203 286 6370 or Skype TLNA. You're very welcome if you want to get involved in this. Please do.
The note here. Unban please. Couldn't even be bothered to write please.
At least your daughters put PLES when they ask for a kitten. Ples.
When she was 3. I suspect Anthony Troll UK is somewhat older. And this is what he said, 2246. This is the only thing he said. And he was banned very quickly by one Matty Stevo.
I've just read his comment. I've just read his comment.
His comment was as follows. Again, please, if you are of a nervous disposition, it might be time to go and put a cup of tea on. Here's what he said.
Oh, my word.
And this is why I think you'll agree. This is a very easy decision. I'ma pull my cock out on cam. It's not sexual, though.
One more time.
I'ma pull my cock out on cam. It's not sexual, though. Out. Out. Goodbye. Goodbye, Anthony Troll UK. Back under your bridge and put that away. I've seen bigger. Send on ban decision. Now.
Banned.
We are through to 11 days ago, so we are catching ourselves up.
Okay, we're getting there.
What's big lanky Lima got to say for himself? Now, here's what he's saying. I'm suspecting, again, this is going to be an easy decision.
Okay.
The note. You know, the bit where you say, I'm so sorry, I made a mistake. I've been thinking about it. I feel rubbish. Yeah. Please forgive me. That kind of thing. Ian once called Twitch fans scum, vermin and junkies. Now he's desperate for bits. Ha ha. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Can I guess? Did I ban him for saying I was a patter thief?
Yes. Remember, Ian stole P space A space T space T space E space R in a bid to get around the banning of the word patter. What's on the tapes then? The gentleman we spoke to earlier, Pete, timed out Big Lanky Lima for 600 seconds, but Ian Lee banned him.
I have recently, as you know, invited Jesus Christ to live in my heart. And that discovery of the love of Christ drives me to be a better, more complete person. I call to unban.
Well, since the offence was against you.
Shall we put this out to the jury?
But it does mean, are we giving him the benefit of the doubt, or are we now lifting the general rule that if you talk about patter theft, you will get banned?
I think this will be giving him the benefit of the doubt.
The B of the D, yes.
Should Big Lanky Lima remain banned? Should Big Lanky Lima be banned? Unbanned? Well, invite the jury to have their say, Catherine.
The public, on this occasion, we will throw it open to you and let us know what you think. You should not be paying any extra bits for this. You get a free vote. The only reason you are asked to pay bits is if you want to have more than one vote, which, frankly,
closer to the mic.
One is more.
Oh, my microphone's down.
More than enough for everyone.
Why did no one tell me that my microphone was down?
Well,
Unbelievable. Okay.
Let's see how it's going. Oh dear. The public is not feeling merciful, it would seem.
I could come.
Because we were enjoying it, Fizzy. That should be a ban. Don't know why you can't see who's saying the thing there, but let's ask Cam. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. So many things here.
We should probably at some point do something for our sponsors, shouldn't we?
Screw those guys. I tell you what, while that's going on, we will do the sponsors.
Yeah.
Thank you. JP, oh, shoot. Oh, God.
Well, let's go out into the
Hang on.
completely green field.
Hang on. I don't know where. I don't even know what camera that is. Ask Cam? What is Ask Cam? Hang on. Oh, it means they're all going to be buggered. Filters, chroma, that should be. You shouldn't. Hello, hang on. There we go. Oh, God.
All is as it should be.
Well,
almost.
Kind of.
Let's not look too closely.
No, go.
Now, JPU Records, a wonderful establishment that will be able to provide you with all the Japanese rock, pop, electronica you could possibly desire. And if you use the code TLNA, you will get 10% off.
And by the way, we had a lovely message from Tom from JPU Records who said that you're under no obligation, but that quite a few of you had been using the discount code and then putting a tip of the money. Why won't that work? A tip of the money that you had saved into the thing. Why could you say that while I'm trying to do this, please?
Yeah, people have been making up the difference, so they've been getting the discount, but then giving it back in terms of a tip, which is very kind of you. And Tom was touched by that, and we are impressed.
There we. Wait, I don't know how to do
Doesn't
it.
matter,
Right.
just leave it like
So
that.
well done. The link's in the thing if you want to get the record. Poseidon say, oh, geez. Poseidon say, I mean, this is really.
The bonds will distract them. Don't worry about
Poseidon, I do. Oh, flipping heck. This, because the cameras stop. I think it's Ask Cam that we're on. So if I put that and put a filter and put that, we should just go. You wait next week, guys. Next week.
Slick as.
Next week. Ask Cam.
That better not be my close-up camera.
There we go. No. There we go. Look.
Oh, look at that. Oh, right.
There we go. That's better. So, are you having trouble with crooks in Devon and Cornwall? Jealous because Devon and Cornwall is tier 2 and Devon's tier 3? Looking to start a rumble in the jungle? Well, why don't you get Poseidon Safety Management to go and kick some ass? What are you doing?
Oh, I was just having a rest.
Okay, right. Oh, Jesus, forget it. Abbeycare. Remind me next week to do all the things. Abbeycare.co.uk. Addiction is a very serious thing. I'm an addiction. I'm an addiction. If you're addicted to this show, this podcast, then I suggest you go to abbeycare.co.uk. Do these glasses actually work? Yeah, they're reading glasses. They're not very strong. I think they're 1 and 1.
amateur.
Abbeycare.co.uk. We love it. GE
Mention
Law.
the advert, you get 25% off.
GELaw.co. Oh, God.
Please.
GELaw.co.uk. If you need it, if you build it, they will come.
Flipping heck.
What's happened here? Hang on. If you build it, they will come. GELaw.co.uk. They're gun builders. They built. What? If I'm saying is,
If you want to get divorced, ring them up.
what?
They'll sort you out. Not like that.
Okay.
Let's have a look. Is the poll concluded?
The poll is concluded,
Because
and
this
he found
young man
guilty.
is still waiting.
He's found. What if you're addicted to addiction specialists? Hang on, where's the thing gone? There we go. Back.
Okay.
Right, let's do it. We've done an hour, and we've done hardly any of them. Well, let's 0203 286 6370. Let's have a speed round. Should we do 3 speedy?
I think it was.
Let's zap through 3.
Sorry, I'll be more careful. I didn't get alerted in the right way, I suppose. Sorry. This is from Alpha Cent.
I like that. Alpha Cent, nice name. What did they say? Can you come over to the left a little bit?
Let me see.
There we go. Who banned them? I banned them.
You did. I don't understand this one. How to get newspapers in PDF for free online?
Oh, they kept going on about.
Oh, is there popcorn time for newspapers in PDF?
They kept going on
Thanks.
about PDF newspapers all the time.
I want free lunch. Is there Nest Paper Museum in London? Someone told me there is, and with free entrance. I think he was being serious. You banned.
Just kept. Should we unban?
I think if it was just because he was going on, he seems to be penitent. Let's unban.
What was his name?
Alpha Cent.
ALFACENT.
Yeah, unbanned.
Okie dokie. We got a call. Hello, caller. Oh, hang on, caller. Wait there 1 second.
Unbanned.
Hello, caller.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Ian.
Yes.
Yes. Sorry. Hello.
Hello.
Is there more?
What am I supposed to say? I just rang the number. I've just literally tuned into the Twitch stream. I've no idea what's going on.
You've made phone calls before, right?
I have, yes. Probably far too many.
Then, okay. Well, if you've made, hello. Okay, so we've done that bit. Hello. Yes. So we've made. Okay. Hello. So we've done that bit. What comes next?
So, are we talking about philosophy or the world injustice or?
I don't know. You called. Here's the thing. If I'd called you up, would you expect me to know the reason for my phone call?
That's a very good point.
It's normally the person who picked up the phone first and dialed the numbers that knows the reason for the phone call, as opposed to the person who picks up the phone second and says, hello?
Yeah, that's a very good point. So, I'd like to say that I think the world, and I kind of hope everyone out there is coping okay.
Yes.
And I feel like many of my friends and family have kind of suffered from kind of mental problems over the last few months, myself included. I've actually had physical problems, and I just wondered what your thoughts were in terms of how we can heal from lockdown and all the crap that's come with it, basically.
Well, I don't know. I think it will be different for different people.
So, do you think there's been more physical or mental pain from what's happened with lockdowns and COVID?
Yes. Well, more people have died.
What about the mental stress of it all? Because I feel like mental stress has been massive with friends and family.
Well, yeah, of course it'll be meant that, but apparently the suicides are not up. The number of suicides is not up, which surprises me. I mean, all I can talk about is my own personal experience and the experience of those close to me that have shared. And yes, lockdown for a significant number of people has been incredibly mentally challenging, and I suspect we will be dealing with the results or the results of it for years to come.
Yeah, well, I agree with that. I feel like
what's going on for you? I get the feeling something's going on
family,
for you. You?
Yeah, with myself, I had some physical problems earlier in the year, which were a result of being too lazy and being locked in all day. With my brother, he's always had a drinking problem, but he's really turned to alcohol in a massive way, like to the extent that it's become a real problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, and I've seen other friends who have just been very stressed, messaging on WhatsApp, and they don't really know how to cope with just day-to-day life, really.
It's tough, man. It's tough. It's been a tough time. I take great solace in the fact that the vaccines are coming. That, to me, is the light, still at the very long way down the end of a tunnel, but at least I can see the end of the tunnel now, which is something. I'm really hoping that by summer of next year, enough people will have been vaccinated that we can start living a more normal life. I think things will have changed forever, in as much as a lot of businesses will be gone, and I think the high street will not come back from this, and I think our way of life will be different. But there is an end to this phase of it in sight.
Yeah, I agree with that, and that's what I'm hoping as well. I think that's a very good perspective to have on life. It's just that you've got to have positivity and hope that there is an end to the tunnel.
Well, but there is an end to the tunnel now. 3 months ago, there wasn't an end to the tunnel. Now there is an end to the tunnel, and it's exciting. It's still some way off. I suspect there might be a couple more hurdles before we get there. I think, being able to see, I think we're going to kill a lot of grandmas over Christmas with the relaxation of the rules. But I mean, I don't know. You have to find what works for you. And you can't fix your brother. I mean, that's very sad, but that's your brother's journey. You have to find what works for you, whether that is, I don't know, exercise or books or art or religion or meditation or building or getting a cat, whatever it is. You need to find something that gets you through it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think for me, it's computer gaming and
beautiful.
Twitch as well is a big thing. So,
who are you watching? Who have you been watching on Twitch?
I actually saw you in. Sorry, I was just going to say I saw you in Gaming Camden, probably in 2003 or something like that.
Yeah, I remember it.
So,
I remember the shop.
Yeah,
I don't remember the exact event, but yeah, I used to. I didn't live too far from there, so yeah, I would have been in there.
Yeah, at that point, I knew you were a proper gamer. So
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, games are amazing for mental health.
I think so. I'm going to do some gaming streams over the weekend, actually. I'm not quite sure what, but I'm going to do some over the weekend. Hey, listen, man, it's nice to talk to you. Keep watching us. Me and Catherine are here every weekday between 9 o'clock, and it's really silly. You need a bit of silliness. One needs a bit of silliness in their lives.
It's true. I appreciate you taking the time, and it was kind of weird me just randomly just ringing you straight away.
That's what this is all about. I love it. It's nice. What's your name, my friend?
It was good to talk to you.
What was your name?
It's Chris.
Chris, lovely to talk to you. We'll speak again. Take care. Bye-bye. Drongo67 says, kill a lot of grandmas. Being kept from meeting their families is more harmful. That's the game you got to play. I won't be meeting my elderly mum. That's the game you got to play. Is not meeting your families more harmful than killing some grandmas? What number of deaths would you accept before you went, oh no, that's too much.
And if you really think that, what is keeping you away now?
Yeah, go and do it now. Here's the thing.
Christmas is just another day, really, isn't it?
The law is out there, but no one's going to know. If you want to go and break the law, go and break the law.
If you really don't think it's worth it.
I have, when I knew my sister's watching, actually, I've not really spoken to her about it, but I did say, I think we can come and visit you over Christmas at some point. And she said, can you bring the boys? And then I thought, because they're already dead. Okay, thanks. Bye, Drongo. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. You're a bellend. And then I'm thinking, well, should I go? I probably won't take the boys, but then should I go? Can I not just wait 4 more months? 4, 5, 6 months for the vaccine? Can I not do that? Now, there wouldn't be anyone elderly there, apart from my sister. But anyway, Joe, I'll give you a call. We'll talk about it. I've got a wicked Christmas present for you in Chambers. Right.
Now.
We got off track there, but you can call in about anything. 0203 286. I think you'd agree, wouldn't you, Your Honour?
I would.
0203 286. Oh, by the way, this is actually Catherine's blouse, and we had a Domino's tonight, and Kath did... there are two things that are referred to as doing a Catherine. One of them is just being stood on a floor and then falling over on your arse for no reason. When we walk through a restaurant, I have to hold her hand. Give me your hand. I have to hold her hand like this.
Like Brittany going down the stairs.
Because I don't want her to fall. So it's this. If you ever see us in a restaurant, we're holding hands like that. We're not engaged or anything. I just don't want her to fall over. So that's doing a Kath. The other doing a Kath is getting food down her. And she's come in with a white blouse.
Yeah, dinner medals.
She's come in with a white blouse. And it's redonkulous.
Yeah.
Right, hang on a minute. We've got another call here.
Well, it's the same call, isn't it?
My sister's still here. Hello, Joe.
Yes, Zach. What can we do for you this time?
So as you've kind of gone away from the court thing because of the last call, I still like enjoy it, but I just thought I'd say something different. So how would you, if you...
Jack, can you come a bit closer to whatever it is you're talking to? Because you sound like you're really far away.
Yeah, that's not good. Just turn the knob up.
Turn that knob right up.
Right.
Don't move too
if
much.
you had your dream job there, but it was inconvenient, would you take it or would you leave it? Because that's where I'm at.
Right.
Oh,
well,
me likey.
You're talking to a woman who's never worked 9 to 5 ever.
Because she's never stumbled out of bed and into the kitchen, poured herself a cup of ambition and down and stretched and glad to feel it. She's never done that.
No, never. So I've either worked from very, very early in the morning or very late at night because I'm doing something that I love. But if I hated it, that would be the nail in the coffin because it does drive you nuts. What we're talking inconvenience-wise, Zach? I mean, is it the time or is it where it is? Is it going to cost you to work there?
So I'm into theme parks and like attractions. So my dream job since a child was to work at one.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got the opportunity earlier this year, during COVID, well, before COVID, and then I worked a week and then lockdown happened. But realising that it is just magic when you're there as a guest, but not as, actually working there. But also, some people say, they've had a crappy job for 5 years and then for the rest of their life, or maybe for a bit of your life, have a better job. But I've kind of done that in 1 year. So I've gone from a crappy job that I didn't want to a job I've always wanted, but it's not kind of got the spark. I've not had
this sounds like a different thing. The question you asked was if you had a dream job, would you move for it if it was inconvenient? But what I'm hearing is you've discovered one of the things that I think a lot of people discover, that what you thought was going to be the dream actually is a lot of hard work and isn't much fun. Is that right?
Yes.
Then if you can afford to get out. If you can't afford to, theme parks obviously are not open now anyway, so I imagine it's kind of moot. If it's okay to get to where you think you've always wanted to be and go, nah, this ain't it. This isn't what I thought. And it's okay. Doesn't imply failure. Doesn't imply It doesn't imply anything. You can get to somewhere and it not look and smell and feel like you thought it would and go, nah, this isn't it. And that can happen at any age. I'm nearly 50 and I'm thinking that actually I don't want to be in this career anymore. And I'm retraining. At the age of 47, I'm retraining to be a counsellor. It's okay. I can see your picture on the Skype and I can hear you. You sound like a young person. It's okay to change your mind.
Do you know what? It's really valuable to have the experience and know what you don't want. You may not know what you do want now, but you'd know what you don't want and you could have had it. If there's no one else depending on you and you can afford to do it, now is the time.
Yeah, I think you're definitely right, and I think I'm lucky the way things have happened because some people aren't as fortunate to get that as quickly as they have. I'm only 17, and I've already had my dream job, and
you wait till you work out what the dream actually is.
Yeah,
and you start heading towards that. When you thought this was the dream, turns out it wasn't. There's another one. There's another dream inside of you, at least one more, possibly several, and you wait for something will happen. You'll be watching a film or you'll be having a conversation or you'll have a dream or you'll be walking down the street or you'll click on the wrong link. Something will happen. You go, oh my God, I've never considered that before, but that just gets me going.
Yeah.
It will happen, man. You'll find it. You might not find it for a few years, but it will happen.
And also, none of this experience is a waste of time. It's all a stepping stone to where you need to be.
Yeah, that makes sense. I've kind of also gone the path of I like watching you guys, and I've recently bought a microphone because I want to try and do similar.
Do it.
So I guess that's something to try.
Do it. And what are you talking about as a podcast or Twitch or both?
Yeah, I did one podcast episode. It weren't great, but
Doesn't matter.
I kind of want to do podcasts.
Mate, I've done hundreds of podcast episodes that aren't great. No. I've done a handful that are brilliant, and that's the odds. Get on Twitch. Once you get up and going, get back in touch with us, and we'll come and have a little look at your stream.
All right, fair enough. Thanks very much for your time.
Hang in there, man. You got this. 47. I'm retraining to be a counsellor, and I didn't share this the other week because I held back, but. Like week 4, one of the tutors was talking about when we get placements, which I think is in term 2. Term 1's nearly finished. 2 more weeks of term 1. Term 2, I think it is, we get placements. And she said, someone was talking about wanting to work with kids, and I don't think you can as a placement, but it's an option for later. And then she said something and that I'd never considered before. I certainly don't want to work with... Thank you. I don't want to work with addicts and alcoholics. I feel like I'm living in that experience and I don't want to work with those at the moment. Mm-hmm. And she said something and I'd never considered it. And it just, literally the hairs on the back of my neck stood up on end. And I don't know why, but working with people in the last stages of their life, people who are dying, counselling people who are dying, not just old people, but people with terminal illnesses. I'd never considered that before in my life. Now, is it because I was, spent some time in a hospice with my dad? Maybe, I don't know. But it was just something. And at the age of 47, I think I've got a little. I think there is something in the distance for me there. Working at the moment, I want to go and counsel people who are terminally ill and are
Cyberpunk
dying.
207-7356. This woman has a personality of a self-service checkout. It's called listening rather than wanging on like a dickhead. You should try it.
I like self-service checkouts. I think they're too perky. I think they're too perky.
Anyway, so yeah, it's like you say, sometimes things come along that you haven't considered, and it's at the right time.
And just we're going to go back in a second. Someone said that was well done on the quick fire rounds. You're right, but I just see Ryan as message, and that reminds me, a friend of mine, Ryan Brady, died yesterday, and it is. Some of you will have heard him on the radio show a few times. He came on. He did the Take It Away podcast, the Paul McCartney podcast, and he came on the Talk Radio show a couple of times. We didn't get round to having him on this, did we? I don't think. And I didn't know him particularly well, but we texted each other quite a lot, and I would text him, jokes about McCartney and stuff and thoughts on the thing. And when I was in New York a couple of years ago, and the thing I was there for got cancelled, and Ryan said, "Oh, I'm in New York." He works in LA. He said, "I'm in New York," and he was really high up in Atlantic Records. Do you want to come and see Atlantic Records?
Hell yeah!
Yeah. So Thank you. So he took me around Atlantic Records and was telling me about meeting Graham Nash, and I got to see the studio there, and oh God. And he only got married last year. I think he got married September last year or something. It wasn't married to Annabelle, who I never met, but I've messaged a few times. And he was a baby. He was 34, and a couple of people messaged me saying, "Have you heard Ryan Brady's dead?" And I couldn't find anything that said it was him. I read a news story, but I couldn't find anything that said it was him. And I reached out to a friend who knows the family, and she got back and said, "Yeah, it was him." And I was in pieces this morning. I was in pieces. Such a nice man, such a gentle man, 34, baby, in a car crash. Showed me such warmth, buying me breakfast and taking me around New York, and what a joy. And even makes Wildlife by Wings, the album Wildlife, sound like an album you have to listen to. It really isn't. But he spoke about it with such passion that you think, oh, maybe I'll listen to Wildlife by Wings. Please don't. If that's Ryan's legacy, don't listen to Wildlife. If you want to hear him, then go and have a listen to the Take It Away podcast. He would deconstruct with Chris, I think it was, would deconstruct every Paul McCartney episode, and there's a new Paul McCartney album coming out in December, and I was so looking forward to hearing them talk about McCartney 3.
Yeah.
Would have just been wonderful. And I just feel so sorry for Annabelle, and they've been married a little over a year, and what a really sad story. So, and also he's been a big inspiration on me doing podcasts and stuff as well. So this is, I love you, man. This is for Ryan. This is for Ryan. Life is precious.
Time is short.
Have more dominoes. Do whatever. But go and check out the Take It Away podcast. It's an absolute joy, and I don't think I'll be able to listen to it for quite a while. But there you go.
Yeah.
Right. We're here.
All rise for Judge Boyle's Judgment Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, the court is now in session.
There we go.
Next up, we have Phantom Camo.
How many more have we got?
Loads.
Oh,
Flipping
shit.
loads. And we've got two
new ones.
Oh, okay, and a note from this one. Please unban me. I was mentally unwell and have been in a mental hospital. I'm better now. I like your chat. Let's see what they did. Maybe it was a misunderstanding. Ian, spelt wrong. You're spelt wrong. A failed broadcaster and presenter. I remember you.
I remember. Why are you?
I banned.
You banned. Can you come over a little bit? Why can't I not? There we go.
I banned because I'm not having that.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm not having that.
People come in swinging their fists around. They're going to get barred from this pub. You guys are pussies. That was his opening shot.
Okay.
So I don't think there was generally
That's an aggressive end. That's throwing the door open and saying, who wants me to piss in their face?
Yeah. I'm used to working fast, though. I can't work slow like this. Despite the fact he came in calling us pussies. I wouldn't spell it like that, but okay. We allowed him to persist. Well, surely it's... I don't know. I don't write it down very often, to be honest. I'm used to working fast, so I can't work slow like this. Then he disappears. Then another day, I tried calling you, Ian. It rang out. I'd like to call about a ghost experience I had, possibly alien. Ian, and then it goes from that. 3 minutes later, 3 minutes after tantalising us with the story of the unexplained, which is either ghostly or alien, he says, Ian, you're a failed broadcaster and presenter. I remember you.
Powerful words. Powerful.
I'm not sorry I banned him.
Okay, all right.
How do you feel about it?
I have no strong feelings either way about this guy. I mean, do we believe he was in a mental hospital? I don't think you're allowed to have access to Twitch in mental hospitals.
I think he's been in there since is the implication, but I don't know.
So Atari Tiger says nonsensical, toxic, perm ban. I tell you what.
I feel like
Shall we try something?
Go on.
0203 286 6370. Best of 5. So if we get 3 people in the next 5 phone calls say guilty, He's off.
He's out.
If 3 in the next 5 say not guilty, he stays. 0203 286 630. Ryan says, cannot believe I have been gifted a mod. You haven't.
You haven't.
You haven't. What are you talking about? 0203 286 6370. We need 5 phone calls. Or you can Skype TLNA. Here comes the first phone call. Guilty or not guilty?
What's it going to be, Quo Keith?
Guilty.
Thank you very much, Quo Keith. Okay, so that's 0203 286 6370 or Skype TLNA.
What do you think, Danny?
Guilty.
Any reason for that, Danny?
Don't like the cut we've given you, sir, and you, madam, and not failures. I love you both dearly.
With respect, didn't call you a failure, Catherine. So Danny is now throwing into the mix.
That
People
I
are
might
now
possibly-
associating failure with you when it was never associated.
If you unban him, he will come back and accuse Catherine. He will put him in the same swimming pool of filth that he has put you in, Ian. Scumbag.
You called Catherine a him then?
No, as in.
I think we better end this now.
Hello, caller. Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
It's pretty unanimous. Let's try one more. Let's just say this is irrelevant, but guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Thank you. Let's start. This is. Look. Yes, guilty or not guilty?
On behalf of the mods, can I say guilty?
Yes, you can. We just need someone to represent the Rockers, and we are there. Guilty or not guilty?
Lee.
Not guilty.
What?
By reason of insanity.
Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Who's this?
This is John from Newcastle.
Okay, thank you. Thought it was okay. Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, definitely.
Thank you.
This is way over the 5 we suggested.
Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Okay. So I don't know whether I wasn't keeping a tally there. Let's try one more. Guilty or not guilty? Hello?
Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Thank you. And one more. Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I love it. Obeying mob of
Okay,
one.
there we go. Final one. Guilty or not guilty?
Very guilty.
Thank you very much
I'm
indeed.
glad you said that because I've just sent him a decision and he is still back.
Oh, sorry.
hang on. I've just banned someone that I hadn't considered yet. Hang
Okay,
on.
well, hang on. Well, I pressed that. Hear us. Someone's just said they're getting an error when they try and go to your art page. I am not getting that error. I've just gone there. There's the link you want. If you want to go and check out Catherine Boyle's art, mugs, prints, cushion, print, cushion, print, cushion, mug, cushion. Willow want a record player. That actually happened. This is based on a true story.
It
This
is.
picture.
Totally.
That's your record player and your
My
cat.
That is the record player and the cat. That's her favourite spot. It's true life.
There you go.
Real cat.
Catherine's got an Etsy store. Catherine Boyle art on Etsy. Well worth going. What a great place to get pictures and Christmas presents.
Brilliant.
Why would you not want to do that? Are you back in yet?
I can't find him.
Okay, well, don't
But
worry about
he
it
was a
then.
pain anyway.
There we go.
Whatevs.
So go and have a look at that. Go and get some art. Go and celebrate Christmas. All the money that comes into this Twitch stream gets split 50-50. The art, she gets it. Imagine. And I'm her muse. I'm her muse.
What?
I'm your muse.
I haven't done any pictures of you, mate.
Okay.
Now, OMG stunties.
Hang on a second. We seem to have missed a call.
Again?
Oh, no, not this one.
OMG stunties.
Hang on. Missed a call here.
We've got flipping loads of these.
All right, we're going to rattle through it.
We've still got 24. Have we still got 24? It's like one of
In
them
that case,
never-ending
blame
dinners.
this guy for phoning in.
What do you want, Pete, now?
Jesus, he's had a terrible connection all night, but he won't have a terrible connection with my fist.
He wants to say guilty.
Could you...
Thanks for your call,
Could
Pete.
you get a better internet connection, please? That's right. Can we rattle through some of these,
I wish
please?
you would. OMG stunties. What's happened in Ian? Stop chasing KKK members. Right, stop with the Nazi stuff. We all know you want to lynch Amir Khan. I need to get unbanned or my... Somalian family will stave and the cattle will die. Please do the right thing.
Ban, racist, goodbye. What was the name of that racist?
OMG stunties.
Bye, OMG stunties, you massive racist. We will not have racism... God, I don't know why I'm so low here. We will not have racism here.
Here we go. Breaks the simmer. Suggests it was my brother. I love Ian and his stuff. It's not wrong. What did he say? Oh, he called you... his brother called you a pedo and then a nonce. So he can bog off.
Hang on. Have we unbanned anybody tonight?
Yeah, we have. We're giving some benefits of the doubt.
Have we? Benefits of the doubt?
Because I just want to read the chat interaction, says Adoy Mando. I don't want to text anything. I'm very sorry for my one bad joke. I'm sure you've done them.
No.
Deflection.
Jokes.
I am sure you've done them. I have learnt my lesson, and if you find me doing anything in bad taste, I will take my ban indefinitely like a man. Please give me one more chance. You'll take it like a man anyway, my friend.
I don't like the gender stereotypes that we're hearing here, guys.
Exactly. Right, let's see what was
I
said.
need to be higher. Can I get me higher? Can we get higher next time?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Anti-Semitic. Off you pop, love.
We don't want any. Okay. Jeff, can we get... you've made... Pop Hazy Design, right, did the titles for this show. The music was from Dan Carrasco, and did the... All rise. Can we get one of those, but for racists?
Yeah.
Something like "No racists here" or "Go home to racist land" or something. Could you make us up something like that? So it's a guilty, but it's a racist, please.
Here we go.
By the way, I'm doing my police officer training this week. I think it takes a week.
Okay.
So.
Good.
How
do you fit all that in? That and the counselling and the just general all-round great guy thing.
I like Robert De Niro, though.
You did a bit, yeah. Right, next one.
Piece of shit.
Next one. Piece of shit.
Aye.
Shite magnet, actually.
Oh.
This person is called. He must be some sort of psychic.
Shite magnet.
I mean, already everyone's spidey senses are tingling, aren't they? The mitigation. I made a bad joke, but have since grown as a man.
I wonder.
Okay, I think someone rang us up and played the ukulele. That's what I'm reading into this. And Shite Magnet's offering was, get that ukulele shat on.
I like that. Who banned him?
Me.
You. I get that ukulele shat on. I like that. I think we have to ask the jury again.
Oh, come on.
I think we have to.
Oh, come on.
Should.
Also, how small was he to have grown as a man from that?
Shite magnet.
And it's also called Shite Magnet.
Banned or unbanned for shitting on a ukulele.
He got banned within like half an hour of arriving.
Get that shat on. I mean, I don't know. We have different senses of humour. I find things funny, so you don't. So let's find out what the.
I think that's
does not meet guidelines.
Yeah, you know why?
All right. So we just put a star in instead of the eyes. That's all.
Well, that's another reason. You know, we talk about some people coming in here waving their fists about. This guy had his bum out.
Put pooing. See if I can put pooing.
Defecating. On a uke.
There we go. We're in. There we go. It's over to you guys.
All right, well, you know what I think.
You know what she thinks. You know what I think.
And I will be judging you. Should we go to the next one?
Yep, go. Please.
Houdini Stark. What? I am just hype. Sorry, I'll cool it. What's on the tapes banned this person?
As we know, Peter's got a lousy internet. Has he got a lousy judgment as well?
Okay, so this is a person who seems to have had caps lock for quite a long time. To, I'm hype. I want to hear.
I can dig
you roasted, preach brother. Might guy, hypey, sick, roastly incels. And then he got banned at that point.
Roast the incels.
Roastly incels. I suspect.
Roast le incels.
Yeah, I think maybe a bit of French there, maybe.
I mean, I do sometimes.
Do you know what? What? I'm just hyped. Sorry, I'll call it. I'm willing to believe that. It does seem like someone who is demonstrating youthful exuberance there. What do you think?
It's nothing to do with me. You're the judge.
Well, suddenly it's nothing to do with you. All right. Let's unban. With the
whoa!
What?
We've made the judgment and we can't go back on a judgment. But Pete, who didn't have the balls to phone in because he's illegally downloading pirated games, has come in with some late evidence. But we can't go back on the judgment. The guy's walked free.
Most of the incels actually came in as he was getting banned.
So he was getting banned before that.
He was typing things like "my guy" when the Jordan Peterson guy was on.
We can't go back, Pete. We can't go back.
Where were you?
What is this? He's just walked free. He's got on a Greyhound bus, and I don't know where, because a dozen Greyhounds left at the same time.
He's been released on licence, one more offence, and he's out. Right. Have we decided on Shite Magnet yet, or are we still voting?
Oh, it's 50-50. 74, 74, 75 banned. It is 50-50. What the hell are you doing? With seconds left. Oh, it's going banned. It's going banned. It's going banned. Unbanned is making a comeback. It's got to be about 10 seconds
very
left.
Tense, very tense.
4 votes between it. He is remaining banned. Stays banned. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. You are very, very welcome.
Where are we up to now? We have one here. Kutiko. I can't.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. So do you remember that guy?
Cootsie Co.
Yeah.
And hello, Carrie. Hope you're enjoying the show. Cootsie Co. Remind-vous, s'il vous plaît.
Well, someone doing a very strong Greek accent, who then proceeded to say some very strong words that we will not have on this channel.
Racist, this is what we want from you, Jeff, who I believe has just entered the chat. We want one of these ban videos, but for racists.
The mitigation I can't even read to you.
Let's just say the word that got him banned
is the word he's repeated.
Kutsiko. That's the person who phoned up Sonny and Shay.
Yeah. And before that, Bezic. Right, denied.
Hey, hang on a minute. Oh, no, that's denied. Sorry, hang on. Yeah. No, sorry, you can't hear us. You couldn't hear us then. Matt Keenan's here. Matt was in Matt's wedding. They didn't hear any of that conversation.
Oh, did he know you were there?
No, I snuck in. Matt, lovely to see you. I hope you are well. Send my love to Mel. Jet says, having been at the end of a ban yourself, are the judges being more lenient this week? Great question.
No, we were banged to rights. We took it. You can take it. Any further questions?
None, Your Honour. Right, please can we...
Right, now this one...
Please can we get through this now?
This one was the result of a rather awkward phone call, I think, earlier this week.
Okay, go.
Nebby Games. Started off with, what's this about? I'd love to have him in my chat. Love you, man. Then what a loser. You surprised me with the call. I wasn't lying. It was the guy who was talking, I think, about being locked in cellar. Was that the one?
Yeah.
Wasn't lying. I did nothing wrong. You can even read my previous messages. I was being genuine.
Oh, he was the Jordan Peterson
Yeah.
fan.
Was he that one? Was he the first one?
Yeah, the first one was the one who got locked in the cellar,
Right.
and was a fan of
Right.
Peterson. The second one was NoFap, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have I got that right?
Yeah.
Banned. We don't want any of that crowd in here.
I don't want to even have, the conversation about it.
Yeah.
So.
No.
Denied.
No.
Who have we got next?
This is some show tonight. I feel like we should be paying you, but we're not going to be paying you. If anything, you could pay us. This is our jobs. This is our job, by the way.
Sorry, go on.
I just want to do a little bit of business. This is our job, by the way. If and it's not a backdrop, Jet. If it was a backdrop, how come you can? My hand is covering the sign that's stuck to the wall. You see, it's stuck to the wall there. This is our job. If you want to help us and support us, just click follow. It's free. It's free, and it helps us. Just click follow. I want to get to 15,000 followers by Christmas. It's free. Or you want to help us a little bit more? Well, if you've got Amazon Prime, you can link your Amazon Prime to your Twitch account by going to gaming.amazon.com. Gaming.amazon.com. You link your Amazon Prime to your Twitch. You can then...
Sorry, that was a gavel under the table.
You can then subscribe to us for free, and we get £5. Thank you. We get £5 that you could never spend. Doesn't cost you anything. We get it. Comes out of Bezos's pocket, right? And that goes to us. We split it 50-50. So that would be great. So that is a free way you can give us money. If you haven't got... I
can hear that, yeah.
There we go. If you haven't got Amazon Prime, you can subscribe tier 1. There's a loose connection there. If you haven't got Amazon Prime, you can subscribe tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Michael's subscribing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Different
That's
things.
lost, Michael.
Sorry?
That's lost, Michael. The one
No,
that was lost.
he's there. We know where he is. One is like a £5. Money gets split between us 50-50. Tier 3 is a bit more expensive, but as a bonus benefit, you will be invited to a monthly production meeting with the other tier 3s, myself and Catherine, and the mods, okay? If you were a tier 3 before 2 o'clock this afternoon, check your whispers. You've been invited. Tier 3 is the worst of the tiers. Yes, it's the best tier. I'm confused. Exactly. You have been invited to tomorrow's tier. Thank you, Matt. Tomorrow's tier 3 production meeting at 11 o'clock. It's done on Zoom. If you want to show your face, you'd be welcome to. If you don't, that's fine. If you want to talk and you've got ideas for the show, great. If you haven't, that's fine as well. It gets recorded and we put it up on YouTube at some point, but it's
You're
kind of
a fanny.
Thank you very much indeed. But it's exclusive to that. So that's a great way of helping us and supporting the stream, as this is a job. And if it gets to a point where we're not earning enough, well, we'll stop and we'll go and get proper jobs. One final thing. If you go to www.paypal.me/IAINLEE, you can make a donation and the money will get split between me and Catherine Boyle.
Thank you very much.
Don't leave me hanging. Thank you very much indeed. All donations gratefully accepted. Consider it like tipping your serving staff, passing the hat around at a hootenanny, or walking past.
Who is it? What's going on?
Or passing a busker and putting a few coins in the hat. If it's £1, if it's £1 million, excuse me, It feeds our kids and pays our mortgage and feeds my cats. I've only got 4 cats now because Big Boy has disappeared. On that bombshell, we also play adverts as well because it gives us like about 60 pence a month. So there you go.
A biddly bong.
Catherine, please can we stop talking and carry on? Would it be an offence to give money to the judiciary? Could be. Sofa Bump, thank you for the bits. D, thank you for the sub. Ice Cream, thank you for the sub. Michael, thank you for the sub. Human, thank you for the sub. Catherine, over to you. Let's crack on now.
All right.
Let's crack on.
All right. This is from Super W4NER07YT. Catchy.
Is that Super Wanker?
What a wainer.
Super Wainer.
So it started. So hang on. It's a timeout. Then he came back. Then he got banned.
Okay.
Will he stream today? Rat. Hi Mark. Stop the call. Producer Tobes timed him out for 600 seconds. Then he was back. LOL. Okay, that's funny. You are fit. CKTATDTH. Banned by What's on the Tapes. Do you remember anything about that? What's on the Tapes?
Well, I mean, Pete will probably tell us in about a week's time exactly what happened because.
But the mitigation there, or the plea from the defendant, that wasn't bad, so they're not sorry. I mean, the chat is already calling for a ban.
I think it's a ban. I think it's a ban.
Yes, exactly.
I think it's a ban.
Okay.
Hang on. Pete.
Absolutely no idea.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Presumably a very long time ago. If Tobes timed him out. All right, denied. He won't be watching anymore anyway.
Ban the little shit, says Dan. Order in court, please.
Come on, let's keep it clean.
Order in court, please.
I just wanted to maybe represent Australia and sing 80s ballads to Ian. This is that fella that rang up the other day.
It was a bellend.
Yeah, he was. Callum Taylor. I'm an Australian listener. What number do I call here from Oz? Hang on, before that it was, I might call in, trigger Ian, get banned, blah, blah, blah. Right,
It was just a bellend.
Yeah, denied. Easy. Next.
But there is infighting with the mods. Matty, who is a mod, is saying very bad mod shit by Pete if he doesn't remember every action taken. We did ask all mods to keep a log of
File a report,
all bannings and timeouts and to have it ready for tonight.
We've got one here from Edgar Winterson. Do you think that could possibly be a pretend name? Account created 11th of November 2020. Banned on...
I know exactly what this. I banned him, I think.
Yeah.
Yep, go on.
I asked an innocent question, says Edgar Winterson.
What question did he ask?
Are these gays?
Who was he asking it about? Do you know? It was our guests, the perfume posse. Ban. Homophobic.
Denied.
Goodbye. No. Homophobic. Goodbye. What relevance is anybody's sexuality to you? And also what unpleasant... No. Goodbye. It's 2020. Banned.
Here we go.
We got one.
There we go.
Talk Radio 1.
Talk Radio 1. Another person who's coming here swinging. Okay, let's see what they got behind those punches.
Let's have a little look here.
Are they sorry? What do you think? No. Ban the truth as your tongue is bad like you're singing. You seem to have a, lot of bans and a slot dedicated to unban such interesting topic.
We've got 800 people watching it.
Please don't unban me as I'm off. This Twitch is weird. Even you and Kath got banned from Twitch and every radio company you've worked on. Not true.
This is our emailer.
It's only as this is online with less regulations as to why you're still annoying the nation. We're annoying the nation. I suspect we're just annoying you.
What did they do to get banned, Talk Radio 1?
Your tongue is bad like the singing. BBC 2, some dodgy radio acting. I think the presenter needs acting lessons.
I mean, respect, that's the longest reasoning I've seen.
Well, not even reasoning though, really, is it? It's someone slamming the door and sticking his fingers up once he's in the car park. Goodbye. Didn't even notice you were gone.
Goodbye, loser.
Okay, the next one.
0203
I can't read you out their name.
0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. I banned them because of the name.
Yeah, I'm not sorry about that. He thinks he got banned for saying paint him like one of those French girls.
I think you can read the name because he does, because he doesn't. I think you can read the name.
2 big black clocks.
We don't want any racism, misogyny, homophobia. We don't want any isms here. And
that's actually
that's the
cowardly
name.
Racism.
That's the name.
Didn't even dare to go the whole hog.
That's the name.
So to speak.
And I sometimes I think I'm a little overcautious when it comes to the names. If I see a name I don't like, I'll boot them out. But that is no.
Yeah,
No.
It's like coming to a family party wearing an obscene T-shirt.
Yeah.
Off you pop.
Yeah.
Send denied decision with great pleasure.
Yeah.
Okay, now here we go. This is from Fat Joe 3213. Just seen Ian on Mandy. This is the note which is supposed to be designed to get us to overturn decisions. Just seen Ian on Mandy, BBC Two. He's great. I'm a big fan, been listening to him for years on LBC Talk Radio. Did not mean to be rude. I myself am 40 and have grey hair all over. When him and Kat got suspended from Twitch the other day, I felt gutted as I thought they were banned permanently. Let's see what was said, because you banned him. Ian not using hair dye. You look 50, mate.
That was maybe a little sensitive.
Rude though, isn't it?
It's rude, but it's maybe a little sensitive on my part. I mean, I don't mind. I love the fact that I'm grey, but it is rude. I'm thin in there. Look, there. It is rude to come on and say, you know, I look old and stuff. But maybe I was a little oversensitive. Maybe is this getting lower? What even is this? Can we get a higher chair next time?
But we have said that we take a dim view of people who pass comment on other people's looks when they come on here. We wouldn't have it if he was talking about a guest. Why should you have to take it?
I'm banning because I'm a great guy.
All right.
I'm like the modern day Jesus Christ. I'm
going to unban, but my eye's on you, Fat Joe.
We missed. Let's.
This is an easy one, very easy one from GT Stillman.
Am I getting lower?
Sorry, mate. It's a simple note. So what did he say? What could he have possibly said?
I like that. I'm inclined to go, yeah, I'm banned. Just give me that again. What did he say?
Sorry, mate.
Perfect.
But what did he say? Let's find out.
Sorry, mate. I'm hovering over the unban button.
What he said was, I shagged your wife.
What? Nobody shags my wife, not even me. That's the joke. I'm guessing would have said it to me.
Yeah. So
Come on, dude.
that I'm going to file that under lazy misogyny.
What a way to find out, says Matty. and that's the thing. It wasn't the message. It was just the timing of it.
Exactly. No, I'm filing that under lazy misogyny, and I'm filing you under banned. Here we go.
0203 286 6370 Skype TLNA. You can still call in about this or about anything you want, dear viewer.
All right, here we go. This is someone who's trying to, I think, bribe us.
Okay.
Could I please be unbanned so I can subscribe? Thank you for today.
Oh.
Now, that doesn't wash with us. Let's see what you said.
Well, money talks. It don't sing and dance, and it don't. What is he also unbanning his Twitter followers? No, that's separate.
No,
that is a separate thing. I mean, maybe I'll do that as a.
Tell you what,
with Ian Lee, but it's unlikely.
If anything else, those bans on Twitter are tighter. I'll tell you why. Because you are sending messages straight into someone's pocket, and you are invading. I don't know. I think it's more of an imposition of whatever you've done. So no, I think you can afford to be more sensitive on Twitter because we don't have to put up with that crap. We don't have to put up with it here. We're not going to do it in our free time.
Yeah, no, the Twitter bans I'm pretty solid on.
Here's one. Hey man, that guy on Skype was me. This is the other one. I genuinely stumbled on you today and followed just before I messaged you on Skype. The reference to the video was about me seeing I had a problem.
This was his name Oscar or something?
Can't remember.
Oh, I kicked the camera.
The name here is Chaussard. The reference to the video was me seeing I had a problem, and one sentence they said got me.
Hang on. Got a little bit of a problem here. Is there any way you can lean over to the left bit. I don't know what's. Well, no, just no. You're right. Sorry, but because
Let me budge up.
budge up, mate, because we're seeing a little bit of that. There we go. That's better. That's better.
That guy on Skype was me. So is that fella? The reference to the video was about me seeing I had a problem. In one sentence, they said got me, which was I couldn't quit until I tried and failed.
This is the no fapper who I have to say after the show sent us £50,
Yeah.
which we obviously spent on pornography.
Tattoos. Yeah.
Yeah, so this was the no fapper, which it caused
There was
me.
something odd about that call, wasn't
There
there?
was something not right about it.
And we both wondered whether we made the right decision. I think benefit of the doubt.
Do it.
I think the benefit of the doubt.
Can we time Roger out, please, for suggesting I might be shrinking? You'll be shrinking tomorrow when I come on PlayStation 5 and play some video games and shoot you. That's right, I'm going to play some video games and shoot you.
Okay.
You're unbanned.
Okay. The note on this one is WTF is this? North Korea?
Okay. A lot of these bans are from us.
Yeah. Oh, this is the guy talking about Jordan Peterson. Nah, not even going to read
not
it.
interested.
Goodbye.
Not interested. Not go and find another stream full of knobs.
What is this North Korea? Flipping heck. What a snowflake. Go and talk about it somewhere else. There are plenty of places, unfortunately.
Hello.
Wait, what's going on here now?
Just out of focus. My hair's looking great, man.
Well, that's the important thing, isn't it?
Ollie says I want to time Roger out. Well, I tell you what, Ollie, you are a mod, even though you asked us to remove your modship when you were suffering from the long COVID. Because we're great people, we didn't remove your modship when you were suffering from long COVID, because that would have looked awful if that had got out as a story.
Yeah.
But no, Matty, no. You do not remove timeouts. Matty, I want you to time out. I want you to time out Roger. And then when Roger's timeout naturally expires, then it's up to Ollie if Ollie wants to put in another timeout or not. Okay, that then becomes Ollie's decision. So, Matty, please time out Roger. When that timeout expires, then it's up to Ollie. Thank you very much indeed, guys. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Catherine.
I think we found the guy that you were talking about earlier on that I said had not filed a proper unban request.
Okie dokie.
It's this guy called Craig. He's calling himself here. Please, come on, first comment. The thing he seems to have got banned... the comment before he got banned, and we know why he got banned, was, hey, Ian, I recently started a new comedy TikTok. My account is... And then he told you the name.
NR3 Shooter.
Fancy watching a couple of my comedy videos and rating, then commenting on them? It could be fun. So that's why you banned him.
Well, then let's have a look at some of his comedy videos and see if they're overtly racist.
All right.
What is the links? I need to type it in.
This...
Well, okay, so you're not going to say it out loud?
No.
Okie dokie. What?
In case.
What? In case? Well, people, if they're racist, they will enjoy it. And if they're not, it makes it really difficult for me. Okay. So let's watch some of his comedy videos. So I tell you what, did we unban him already?
No.
All right. I thought we did.
No.
Well, in that case, we will decide whether he's unbanned or not. You Never Give Me Your Money is a great book, yes. So we will decide whether we unban him or not based on his comedy videos.
Oh, yeah.
This one looks good. Here we go.
I mean, that's TikTok, isn't it?
It's very Limmy based. Okay, let's try another one.
What have I done with my life? Don't want to feel no more pain.
Oh, that was it.
Yep.
Sorry. Okay. Kath, you pick one. Maybe I'm just not very good at picking.
That one. There.
That one. It won't play. Okay, let's try this one. Nope.
I could come.
Is that it?
Okay. Well,
Oh, no. Well, that's just a Limmy thing.
Yeah.
He's a patter thief.
Okay. Well, listen. We can't ban people for not being funny. He's not racist.
He's not racist, but he's not funny.
Yeah, but you can't ban people for not being funny. Otherwise, we'd be very, very low on the thin on the ground with chat, wouldn't we?
Well, also, we'd only have one host here.
Yeah, but we'd miss terribly.
Go on then, unban. Oh, it's up to you, sorry.
Yeah, I think we unban.
Speaking of...
hang on.
Oh, this is this guy called Craig.
That's him.
I thought his name was NR3 Shooter.
Yeah, that's what he said he's called on TikTok.
No, but that was his name in the chat.
No.
No,
He
it
must have
was.
changed it.
Well, maybe he did change it, but the person I banned was called NR3
Yeah.
Shooter.
Yeah.
Let's take this call. Hello?
Hello.
Yep.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Kath was looking at me when she said that, wasn't she?
Yes. Your comedy act the other night was appalling. We've actually had to send it on to the police. And we're both undergoing therapy
Well,
for PTSD.
I'm
Pretty
gonna
terrible
be a star.
shit comedy. PTSD, I meant.
I'm going to be a star.
When?
I am.
We're running out of time.
Yeah.
I've only got 45 years left.
And then I'm going to buy Twitch.
Yes.
And when I own it,
Yes.
I'm going to make you present all your shows
Yes.
wearing saucepans on your head.
I'll do it anyway.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
You just remember me, mate, when I'm rich and famous.
Who is this, please?
Hmm.
Yeah. We have to put up with.
Right.
Speaking of which,
yeah.
putting up with stuff.
Mhm.
Imagine having put up with a miserable partner and you thought, I want to kill them. Don't kill them.
kill them.
Divorce them with gelaw.co.uk. Seriously, getting divorced, it's better than murder, but more expensive. Hey, Cornwall's in tier 2. Devon's in tier 3. That means there's going to be some argy-bargy on the borders. Argy-bargy on the borders. Do you know how many people are in tier... No, excuse me. Cornwall's in tier 1. Devon's in tier 2. Do you know how many people in the United Kingdom are in tier 1?
No.
700,000.
Good grief.
How many are in tier 2? 55 million. Lucky. And then there's Slough and Kent. So it's got to be worth... it's got to be worth going to Devon, the border of Devon and Cornwall, getting out a flask, packed lunch, sitting there with a little foldaway chair and watching the fights. And Poseidon Safety Management, man guarding guard dogs, man guarding a guard dog.
No.
Mobile patrols, so the things that you've got that go around in the kids' bedrooms, they'll be patrolling them.
You've got to keep them safe.
Abicare, I don't know why this background is so grey behind us. What is going on? Is that arse cam or is that... No, that's that. If I do that, and then I do that, and then I do... Oh, Jesus.
When will this end, this talk?
Hey!
Abicare, they're good. If you need them, you'll need them. And you get 25% off when you mention this advert.
It is nice.
Is that the end of your advert?
It is. I'm trying to make it so that we look better.
Oh, dear. I think you might be here a while.
It is. Hi. Are you having problems with drugs and alcohol? This is a two-hander, right?
Hi.
No, hang on.
Hi.
No, hang on. Let me make it smaller.
Smaller still.
There, I always moved it, didn't I? Hi.
Hi.
Are you having problems with drugs and alcohol?
Can't stop.
Let me finish speaking.
I thought we were doing that.
Yeah, but you've got to leave a break. Hi.
Hello.
Are you having problems with drugs and alcohol?
Well, are you?
Can't put it down.
Can't stop.
Hungry for nose candy?
Can't stop shopping.
Just one more bet on black!
There is another way.
You could bet on red.
No, not that.
Go on.
Don't
More bet on red.
Don't do that.
Double or nothing.
The other way is Abbey Care.
You've lost 20 grand. If you put 10 grand
Stop
down
it. This isn't
and
funny.
it doubles,
No.
you're back to zero and then you can start again. I reckon you should have one more go at life with abbycare.co. You get the idea. That's the thing.
25% off when you mention this advert.
Japanese records are so... Can we do this? I went and looked. I thought, well, when we're at JPU Records, can we get the links, by the way? Because this is a brilliant Christmas album. It's a joy. $9.99. You get 10% off with the code TLNA. And thank you to all the lovely, wonderful people. I was really moved when Tom from JPU Records said that loads of people... and this isn't anyway judgment on those that didn't, but loads of people had got the 10% discount. There's the link there, and then they put a tip that made up the difference. And when I saw that, I said to Catherine, "What have we done?" But I went and had a look at the JPU website, and I found your new favourite band. They're a girl band called Scandal. Right? They're flipping.
Oh, let's have some.
Brilliant, right? So let me find screen 2 so you can have a look at this. We'll get back to the court in a minute. So this is Scandal, right? And they are, let me just make us a little bit smaller. There we go. And then I can make us bigger. There we go. So we're there. Look, there we go. We can go bigger and you can't see. So this is Scandal, right? And they're going to be doing a tour next year, which could actually be on in October next year. Japanese girl band Scandal. This is on the JPU website. There's so much stuff on there. You go and have a little look around. It's so much fun. And so then this is... there we go. This is Scandal. This is great.
I don't know about you guys,
this is
but
an
I prefer
advert.
rides on smooth surfaces.
Oh.
That's why Manscaped...
So that's brilliant, right? But that I hadn't heard that before. They've obviously covering a lot of genres. Have a listen to this by Scandal, right? 10% off this as well. They're great, aren't they, Dave? Listen to this.
Oh.
Completely different to that. Wait for the chorus. Oh, I want to be in a band when I see stuff like this. Hello, Pats. Here we go. This is so triumphant.
Come on then, Pats.
Brilliant.
Love it. Love it.
Brilliant. Go. So that is Scandal. That's on the JPU website. We're gonna focus on the Christmas record, but if I find anything else over the weekend, boom, we're in. So thank you to all of our sponsors, to JPU Records, hang on, we're gonna hear this. Sorry, I just need to get rid of that. To Abbey Care, to Poseidon, and to gelaw.co.uk. Oh, here we go. So what's this? Let's just have a quick... this is Weird Paul. What someone sent us here. Hang on. We'll get... How many more of these have we got?
I think 8.
Oh, flipping heck.
I know, innit?
This
next one's easy peasy.
This was supposed to be like a 45-minute section of the show. Here we go. This is Weird Paul. This is another streamer. Here we go.
Badge down in the chat. We got a shout out to the TLNA crew from More Eyes 23, and thanks to Hey Would You Blow Me for 500 bits. Thank you so much, Kibbles and Bits. Thank you very, very much.
I don't know if I like that.
Would you blow me for 500 bits?
No.
Shout out to the TLNA crew from More Eyes 23, and thanks to Hey Would You Blow Me for 500 bits.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. This is what we're doing.
All rise. For Judge Boyle's Judgment Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, the court is now in session.
There we go.
Okay.
Right.
Now, if there's something that gets my eye twitching more than racist or sexist or just sweary names, it's names that, well, they're just numbers. 765413LC. I'm talking to you.
I've just seen the messages in chat, and then I've seen the response. That is funny.
This suck. You suck. Suck.
And
Gafford timed out and then banned.
yeah, but then what is their response? Where normally people would say sorry or something. What do they write?
It sucks.
Unban, isn't it? That's an unban.
I have been lying awake wondering whatever happened to 765413 LC. He's my favourite from that particular family. All right, that's unban. He won't come back. Hey, here
I like
we go. The next note on this unban for Big Jim is I'm a fan.
Okay, all right. We like fans.
Hi, Ian.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, the person who banned that previous.
Gafford, what's going on?
Well, I'd like to approach the bench, but it's almost too late. The hammer has fallen.
It's not almost too late. It is too late. But go on, let's hear
Your
it
mods
anyway.
are so slow tonight. What's wrong with you? Can you not just stop masturbating for one evening?
Well, the problem is the internet's very slow because Pete's downloading all those dodgy games. So
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
I banned him because he overused the word sucks.
He'd used it 5 times.
Overused the word sucks. I stand by my original statement.
Too much sucking.
And I haven't had an unban request yet, and I fancied one.
Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I've done it again. Oh.
Happy to help. Big Jim. Big_Jim. Hey, Ian, how can I get hold of you? I have a story you may enjoy. Then Ian, contact me. Then I will. And then, because I'm gorgeous. Because you said, why should I contact you?
I misread that as him saying because you're gorgeous, which I am. It's too low. I'm too low down here.
But we don't like to hear that, do we? Too often.
Oh,
So what are we doing? Are we unbanning this guy?
unban the guy.
Let's unban him.
Let's unban the guy. We're going soft in our old age. There's a drug for that. Viagra.
Okay, here's another one. Here's another one. You want me to read out this guy's name?
Yeah, read it out.
Kid Lover 22. I mean,
Again, there's people that think they're getting banned for the messages as opposed to the name. I mean, the messages are pretty shonky. Matty did this one. The name was part of the ban reason, says Matty. Thank you.
they're kind of making snidey comments about one of our sponsors, which is never going to fly straight with us, is it? Really?
No. And I haven't got the Alpha Sync. There we go. I should have this up here proudly because this show is sponsored. With this show, it would not be happening if Alpha Sync hadn't gifted me a superb PC. I was doing this on a Mac. We couldn't have done this. Remember we tried to do the election show on the Mac?
Yes.
It was a flipping nightmare. And Alpha Sync gave me the computer. And I've bought, since then, I've bought a computer for my son from there. Wonderful. I recommend them thoroughly. And this guy, Kid Lover 22, is going around saying untruth. They were saying Alpha Sync are scammers.
Yeah, and then doubling down on it in the note. So nah, that's it's not even. That's annoying, but the name is.
Listen, you got a problem. He's saying that he ordered a computer and it didn't arrive. Okay, we'll go and talk to them. They're not scammers. I won't have that. We won't have libel on this stream. Alpha Sync, fab.
You banned. Goodbye, Kid Lover.
And someone says maybe he's just a fan of David Jensen. That could be true, Coded Raven. We don't know, actually. We're making an assumption there.
Well, David Jensen has not been David the Kid Jensen for some time.
Do you have the spec of the machine? Not on me. It's good.
I was an arse, says Sonnycast. I'm not now. Shall thee forgive and forget, please?
Ooh.
Let's see what you said. Ian, mate, I genuinely hope you are well. And then he said, I'm guessing you don't even want to acknowledge me, so that's fine. Peace and love, mate.
Well, there must be more to it than that.
Hang on.
Here we go, over here. There's got to be more to it than just that.
Oh, hang on. I'm looking in your direction.
This wasn't the person that was no. That's old. That's old. Can you come a little bit closer? This is all old stuff, though, so this is irrelevant. I mean, from
Hang
what
on,
I
let's
can,
just see.
Okay, can you make this a bit smaller so
I
that
don't
this
think
is a
I
bit
can.
bigger? Can you not?
Otherwise, I'd do
Yeah,
it.
go. Oh,
I can't. Well, you try it then.
okay. You can. Oh, there you go. I did it, and then I just put it back to how it was. We can do it a bit quicker than you were doing it.
Well, you're going back up now.
Yeah. I think that's fine. I'm banning him. 800
I'm
people
guessing you
watching
don't even
this.
want to acknowledge me.
I don't know. I tell you what it was.
Probably
when
feeling-
people get really, really needy. Hello, Sour 7. That's correct. I'm the strawberry guy. When people get really, really needy
Yeah.
in the chat and demand my attention, please, come on. That gets on my nerves, and that is a ban.
All right.
But
We're going to unban him.
go for it.
Benefit of the doubt. Let's see what happens. Okay, this is someone called Pale Blue Dot Music, who said, when the show's like this, you've got to turn the adverts off, turn the adverts on. And you banned him. He says, my complaint about the adverts were when the gentleman called in regarding a police case into an investigation into childhood abuse. It wasn't going to be looked into any further by the police. A very emotional evening, and the adverts just kept kicking in.
Paul asked a question. If you get banned, is it just from the chat? Yeah.
Yeah.
I see it. Yeah, it was, but we have to play adverts. If we don't play 6 minutes of adverts a month, we get penalised.
Mm-hmm.
We get financially penalised. We're playing a little bit more this last week or so because we didn't play enough last week, and they said we can penalise you, or you can play a little bit more this month. Thank you.
Thank you,
We
Mark.
can't afford to get penalised. So yeah, the timing wasn't great, but subscribe.
Subscribe and you don't see the adverts.
Subscribe.
Or you shouldn't. Sometimes they
Subscribe.
do slip through, but you
Feeds
won't
my
see as
kids.
many.
Feeds my kids.
So are we unbanning or banning?
I think I'm banned.
Unban.
But
we're not going to apologise for the adverts. We can't. That's what keeps. That's what funds this show.
yeah,
Send unban decision. Unbanned. All right.
court is long and hard. So hard in court. I wonder if a
Drongo that we banned earlier on. Going on about
what's he saying?
kill a lot of grandmas being kept from their families is more harmful. You said, why don't you go and see them now? Because they're already dead. That was the one from this evening.
Oh yeah, that was a mean comment. And then, but let's hear what he has to say to decide if we unban him.
Oh, maybe if he's charming and penitent, then maybe we'll get an unban. Brave like James O'Brien halved your listening stroke viewing list figures by leaving latest. Oh, he's so not bothered that he stuck the V's up as he left.
Bye, Drongo.
Yeah.
Bye, Drongo. I like James. He's a friend of mine. Anyone starts on an anti-James O'Brien rant, that's fine. You don't like him, but he's a friend of mine.
Yeah.
So, get out of town.
Oh, and here's the person who said
Ooh.
this women has the personality of a self-service checkout. Got banned earlier on. Cyberpunk 2077356.
Don't even read it. He's done a poor joke.
Yes. Oh, but you know what? It'll be the last one he does on this channel.
Catherine,
Goodbye.
Mark Gold's... what happened there? Did I just knock the camera? I think I knocked the camera. Hang on. Mark Goldsmith makes an excellent suggestion.
Yes.
Read it in the chat.
You ever thought about having a jury for this on Zoom?
Somewhere down the line.
Perhaps.
Somewhere down the line. I think that could happen. That would be nice. A little jury lined up.
Perhaps.
That could work. Don't forget Wednesday. Who do Wednesday? Who do? Who do that? Who do that? Who go there? What is it? What was it called Wednesday?
Hudo.
Hudo. It's like it's not
Cluedo.
Cluedo. It's not Cluedo. Hudo. That's what it's called. Hudo. It's not Cluedo because we can't. But
But Hudo.
how many Garys do I know personally? Three.
This is the one that was talking about.
Get out.
This is just a racist. I'm not even reading it out. So that's Glinch.
Bye.
Off you pop.
I'm nearly done.
Do you know what? We don't have to hear what you've got to say. We don't owe you in a debate. And you've got plenty of other dirty, racist little sites you can go to without infecting this one.
This isn't free speech. This isn't about free speech. Free speech does not exist in this room. This is nice. This is just a nice thing. We don't want to have your arguments with you.
No. So if you come into the chat swinging, if you come into the chat stirring, if you come into the chat being a dick,
Don't come into the cat.
Don't come into the
No
cat.
one come into my cats. All right. I know Patty is a
She
little
would not
cutesy, but she's not even a year.
No. So
Don't know what that is.
We're not playing that game, so you won't be here very long, and we will not unban you.
Jedi is doing a thing that's a bit of a meme because I've seen this several times. Do you think it's wrong that the song Fairy Tale of New York has been banned on the radio because it's too offensive?
It hasn't.
But Cardi B can rap about her fanny. Several things there. The first thing is that song hasn't been banned, Jedi. So the rest of that
Also,
falls down.
Cardi B's been censored, as has the version of Fairy Tale that you're discussing.
Fairy Tale hasn't been banned. So you're wrong. And I've seen that so many times, it just doesn't even... What's wrong with you guys? 203-286-637 the phone number. You can Skype the TLNA. Good, it's a great song. Your whole thing has just collapsed, Jedi. Your whole raison d'etre has just collapsed. So stop spreading bullshit. All right? Jesus, how come we keep getting more and more and more? Can I refer you to one of their earlier comments and then suggest a ban? Who are we talking about? Jedi-tastic?
Let's have a look.
I don't know how to do it on here. Can you look on there?
Gosh, 20 messages. Oh, seems like you're somewhat obsessed with women's private parts. Hairy Growler version 2.0 laughs at his own joke.
Is that the one, the Hairy Growler, Lance? That window's too small.
It is.
How do I do it on my...
Here we go. Here's another one. Okay.
2152.
Here's one.
Oh.
Here's another one. Doctor.
How do I see that mode here? Let me see the mode here. Let me see mod view here. What do I do?
Hang on,
No. Let me see it here. What do I do? How do I see mod view?
Viruses, biowarfare, man-made.
How do I see mod view? Hello? All right, I'll do it myself. No one's going to help me. What's his name? Coochie Boy.
Jedi-tastic.
That was ages ago. Oh, you're very close.
There's one talking
Here we go.
about
I can see it here.
like a wizard's sleeve.
About what? About your vagina?
No, not mine yet. But I think there's one about mine. Here we go. The heat is on. Time is right. Catherine's coochie is very tight. Okay.
Goodbye.
Oh.
Goodbye. I got it up here. Can we ban? I don't think I can ban though.
I can ban him. So it would seem that the thing he most feared, a women's private part,
A vagina.
would attach the person who banned him.
A vagina. Feisty vaginas. Okay, we've got a new update from our courtroom artist.
Oh, wonderful.
Here we go. Now this is
I love the accuracy of the courtroom artist. It really
This is great.
brings things to life.
There we go. I like that. I like that a lot.
It's captured my wickedness. Look at those eyebrows.
He's got my tie on. It's the same colour tie. We're saving that. Don't know how you save it. Where's the save button?
That looks like a cheese string being chased by a T-Rex.
Save as courtroom art. It's not Jerry Adams. How dare you? Who was it who did that? It's a very nice, relaxed vibe tonight. That was Brian. Thank you. David Swansea says, "Hey, I missed the first." This was David Swansea was the one who, missed the first bit of the show, and I'm timed out for what seems to be an eternity. Something tells me things didn't end in my favour. Dave, as you remember, long-time listener, one-time caller, one-time Cardiff Rabbit Show attender pre-COVID. I was not banned, but I'm aggrieved by a timeout I received on Monday. I compared Make Slough Happy to Brent Partridge and received a timeout from a mod. I think it was Lance. Gosh, we're ending the show as we began it. I would like an apology. I can only assume he thought I was comparing your show. Kath, I look forward to your judgment. Kath, he's watching now. Do you want to tell him?
You got judged. You can watch it on catch up. I haven't got time to mess with you people who've been timed out for demanding apologies like a precious princess. I timed you out.
Say it again.
I timed you out. And I've timed you out again.
Thank you
Enjoy.
very much indeed. One more email. Judd, please unban me. I was joking, and one of your overzealous mods banned me. Sorry if I was rude. Please unban me, and I will sub to your channel.
No, you're all right.
Go through the proper channels. How many more of these? We've still got 5. Why is it always 5? Are we done?
Yeah.
Yes.
All rise. For Judge Boyle's Judgment Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, the court is now in session.
Court is out of session. We are done.
Yeah.
And so now that we're done, we can relax a little bit.
Oh,
I think.
I'm gonna take my robes off.
Steady. Hang on a minute. I want. Oh, this would be.
That was exhausting.
I don't want this one. Hang on. We're gonna relax. And
So we'll be back next Friday with the unban request. Please try to make sure it's not your name I see flickering across my screen.
yeah, don't do it via email. Do it. I don't know how you do it. I don't know what the actual how you would actually do it, but I would suggest we're just going to relax for a little bit here. Just going to relax.
Roscoe B says that was quick. It took an hour and a half.
No.
2 hours and a half.
Two. Well, as we say in England.
2.5 hours.
Thank you very much indeed. Yes,
I'm
2.5 hours.
It's mentally draining all this judgment.
2.5.
I normally do it silently.
2.5 hours. Where did that go? There we go. This is what we want. This is what we want. This is what we want. One of the cats is
Cat's having a poo.
There we go.
Everyone's relaxing.
So we're going to relax here. We're going to relax. There. Oh, no, hang on. That's not quite right. There we go. We're going to relax there.
Yeah.
Don't lean back.
I'm not.
I don't know why that's so shit.
Shadowy.
It's because it's a bit dark. Really.
Nice here, isn't it? How did we get a flight? Oh, we were on the same plane as Boris Johnson's dad.
I'm sorry, my tooth. Right, 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. If you want to. Oh, it's because I'm doing it there. Look. It's that. I can do that. Look.
You can do that.
Do you know what? Bollocks to it.
What? Should I get the lights? Should we do the... Oh!
Nah, don't worry about it.
The magic is gone.
The magic is over, guys. Oh, yes. Here we go. We're back.
Oh, could it sneeze?
Sneezes aren't real.
Only 2. Where's the third? Where's the third? There's always a third. Here it comes. There it is.
There we go. We're back. 0203 286 63. We were never at the beach. No, it's right into Tom. Into Yom. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. What type of microphones do you have? These are Rhodes, aren't they? Sennheisers or Rhodes?
Podcasters, aren't they?
No, not podcasters. These are Procasters, which is slightly different. Oh, Jesus, can you smell that dump from the cat?
No, I can't. I don't want to either.
Rode Procasters.
Oh, yes, I can.
Rode Procasters. 0203 286 6370. Let's get some phones. Let's get some phones going now, guys. Jesus.
You shut the door.
I'm going to have to go clean that shit up.
Oh my God, I can taste that.
No, that's a Pats.
Man Fall on Glass says, I miss Judge Boyle. It's okay. You can watch it in the rerun. That will be on here, like, straight away, I think. And then YouTube. Oh, my God. I can virtually see that smell. Do you know what I mean? It's that strong. No, mate, I don't want to see it.
Look at that.
Looks like a snail. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
No one's going out. You're going out this time, right?
Okay. Alistair, we've seen you trying to call us. We'll give you a ring back in a second. Maybe you can take this one on the road one Friday at Captain Sexy. Well, if you'd have us, we would definitely love to go on his boat. But I think you have to wear... I think you'd have to wear Speedos.
Look what I treated myself to.
What have you got? I saw that. What's that?
Bruce Lee, Bruceploitation, right?
You're right there. There we go.
Now I am. Bruceploitation, Bruce Lee, Dynamo, right? Have a read of the back of that. Have a read of the back of that. Do you want my glasses?
Synopsis. No, I've got contact lenses in.
Read the back of that.
Synopsis. When a cab driver is discovered by corrupt producers as a successor to superstar Bruce Lee, they find his rebellious and individual nature may be too much for even their massive enterprise to contain. This fan favourite in the subgenre of Bruceploitation stars Ho Tsung Tao, Bruce Lee, Ku Feng, and Chang Tao.
Keep reading.
Directed by the super inframan Helmer Huang El Hung, or Huashan, cast Bruce Lee, Feng Ku, Mary Hon, and Don Lau. New 2K restoration of original 35mm English print.
Yep, keep reading.
Is this working for you? Bonus 2K scan from a 16mm alternate cut.
Yep.
Audio commentary by filmmaker and kung fu film fan Michael Worth, author of the Bruceploitation Bible, and UK radio sensation Ian Lee.
Why are you laughing at that?
The word sensation.
Oh? Really?
Oh dear.
Dickhead.
Oh dear. Well done.
Yeah, it's good. They never sent me
Why is it
one.
not your picture on the front?
It is. I've done a commentary to a Bruceploitation movie. I'm thrilled. Michael, who came on the show a few times.
Yeah.
I'm
God, you
on
didn't
there.
ask me, obviously.
I had to buy it though because I kept saying, "Are you gonna?" Well, he said I'd send one. I said, "Oh, don't worry, I'll buy it." He said, "No, we'll send you one. We'll send you one." Hey man, we'll send you one, and then he never did.
So you bought one.
So I bought it. But I'm thrilled with that. I'm doing the commentary on the thing. Lino, I'll let you off that because you're new here. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone.
Call there from,
well, why didn't you answer
Alistair. Well, it didn't say.
What do you mean it didn't say?
Also, you were waving a cat sheet under my nose. I was a little bit busy.
You can do it. Why couldn't you answer it? Jesus
He
Christ.
didn't say his name, to be honest. It was just a number, and I haven't got my finger near the fader, and you know what happens.
I'm not streaming that this weekend. I can't stream that. How could I stream that movie this weekend? I couldn't do that. Oh, well, there we go.
There we go. Here we go.
Hello.
Alistair.
How are you, both?
All right.
Good, thanks, man. It's the weekend. All I've got tomorrow is at 11. All I've got. Production meeting, which I think you should have got your invite, Alistair.
I have.
There we go. 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, the production meeting. And then I'm going to stream some PS5 probably in the afternoon. And then for the first time in ages, I'm going to go to a Stephen Page virtual concert and have some of that. I got to be careful this weekend, Alistair, right? Because I'm 40 days today. But this is the first weekend. I've got a full weekend where I got nothing. I haven't got the kids, haven't got anything. So while I can honestly say I haven't planned anything, doesn't mean I'm safe, right? Mm-hmm. And also with with my friend passing, you know what it's like, how we can make really tragic things that happen to other people, we can make it about ourselves. And so there is part of me that knows I could have a use up and I could go, yeah, but my friend died, which is horrible. But that's how the disease works. I've now got, it's always looking for little chinks in the armour, but now someone's come and just cut open with a hacksaw a massive piece of the armour. So I've now got a legitimate, in inverted commas, there is no such thing as a legitimate, but I have an inverted commas legitimate reason to take drugs according to my diseased head. So I need to be really careful. So I'm putting in place the production meeting in the morning, and I go Stephen Page in the evening. And if I can get to Stephen Page without having picked up and scored drugs, I'm safe. Because I've got these weird rules in my head, like I ain't going to do it on a Sunday and all of that.
I'll be at Stephen Page too.
She's coming to Stephen Page. We got a Stephen Page thing. And while I think I'm going to be okay this week, and I've spoken to a couple of people in fellowship and all of that, I just got to be careful. I just got to be careful.
Yeah, you're never safe.
Never safe. And it would be easy to go, well, my friend's died and there's pain and stuff, and I'm going to go and use, and it's horrible how I've made it about me, you know. So I'm all right, Alistair. Thank you for asking. That's my honest appraisal of where I am.
Oh, well, I mean, I hope that, all the best. Hope it goes well this week.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.
Are you sleeping all right at the moment, Ian?
Not massively. I did get a new duvet in the week. Let me show you my duvet. It sounds terrible.
I've seen duvets before.
Hey, Kath, you want to come and see my duvet? I got a duvet. I treated myself to it. My one is the duvet I bought really cheap from Amazon when I moved into a flat 5 years ago. And so I bought a really nice duvet from John Lewis, 13.5 tog. It's heavy. And since getting that, I think Wednesday, I've been sleeping better.
Oh, that's good, because I think I certainly find if I sleep better and I'm in a slightly more vulnerable position I find myself in, then that definitely helps the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, good luck. I mean, I hope that goes well.
Thank you, man. I think it's going to be all right, but thank you.
I'm struggling to think of anything in terms of ideas to give you tomorrow, so it'll be interesting.
Well, here's the thing. For those coming to the production meeting tomorrow, we've got a lot of regulars. Gemma, I can see in the chat. I'm hoping to see you, Gemma. Got a lot of regulars. We've got some new people. And what it is me and Catherine doing a Zoom meeting. If you want to show your faces, we would love that. If you don't want to show your faces, you don't have to. You don't even have to chat. If I come to you and say, hey, Steve, do you want to say something? And you don't.
Go like that.
Either, give us that. Just say no, or just go, no, thanks. And that's it. And we won't make a big thing of it. We want you there. We will be recording it to put it on YouTube, I should say. But there is no... But you're here. You've got to say stuff. If you've got ideas for the show, brilliant. Chuck them in. If you haven't, doesn't matter, man. It's like a little 45-minute... Basically, it's a 45-minute hangout with me and...
me.
Was it tight coochie over there? Or was it a loose coochie you said you had? What was it? Awful. So don't worry about... You don't have to do homework, Alistair.
No, okay. Anyway, the main reason I rang was to tell you that because you'd obviously mentioned it a few times on the show.
Yeah.
I watched Rock of Love last night, some of it.
Isn't it terrible? How many did you watch?
Yes. It's the episode you mentioned specifically about the kids being under the charge of the women.
We haven't got to the end of that episode yet, but yes, some women with big fake boobies and very, very small bikinis are left in charge of a group of about 20 kids from between 5 and 9.
Yeah, because I'm not sleeping well at the moment. I watched it, I let it follow on Amazon. I watched a few more episodes. So,
yeah.
But can I just say, it's like, this is like, was it 2008 or something?
Yeah, 2008 to 2010.
Surely they would never allow that show these days. I mean, it breaks most of the sort of, current conventional stuff, I would have thought. I mean, what do you guys think?
I think given the recent reality TV sort of tragedies that there's been, we see it differently. But for a long time, it was freewheeling, wasn't it? Reality TV. It was getting more and more real.
Yeah,
it's racist. It's misogynistic. It was a little bit transphobic the other day.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Hopefully, Lacey, one of the contestants from season 1, is coming on this show at some point. That's I haven't heard back from Lacey yet, but she does a podcast that I've just subscribed to called Talk of Love. Jeff is a fast worker. Hang on a second. I'll play it in a minute. It's an incredible show, Alistair.
Yeah. The other interesting thing was, because obviously you can, very easily identify the the women that are drinking more than others
Yes.
in the show. And then if you could actually, I did Google them as they are now, and you can tell that they've been drinkers and they really haven't stopped drinking, because you can tell that they look a lot older than they actually the age they should be. I mean, it's tragic in a way, and you hope that appearing on the show didn't actually, make that worse.
Yeah, there are obviously some people that have got dependency issues. Yeah, it goes without saying. It's horrendous in every level.
So,
That's great.
Anyway, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning.
Thank you, mate. We'll see you at 11. Thank you. We've just been sent this from Pop AZ. Our man... I just read that, yes. Eat cream from Ian's COCK, you ginger sket.
Is that me?
Yeah. This is the kind of emails that we
How's
get.
your Friday night going?
What a world. She's not ginger! Here we go. This is... Jeff has done this already. This is a guy who has got too much time on his hands. I'm sorry you get sent stuff like that. How are you about that?
I'm fine. They're twats.
It's a made-up name.
Connor's someone. He thinks he's being clever.
Connor.
I think I know who it is, and I think I see him in the chat as well. So if they carry on...
Who is it in the chat?
I suspect, but I'm going to wait because they won't be able to help themselves.
Okay.
But
All
no,
right.
it's groovy. Yeah.
People, man.
Yeah. Well, no, one person.
Have some of this. This is from Jeff. Look, he's a fast worker. Let's do that again because we're covering the message. But he's actually executing the racists. This is insane. Where are we? Hang on. We're on Elgato, so we move over there. Oh, Jeff, you're good. Look.
Beautiful work, Jeff. Beautiful work.
Jeff, thank you. That is magnificent. Sorry, I glossed over that email and went to that, and I should have asked.
There are some men who, and it will be a man, probably a boy, I would suggest, who are frightened of women, or don't know how to speak to women, or whose default position is to want to take someone down if he feels they're doing better than they deserve to. And generally, a woman in a position that they quite would like to be in is a threat.
Yeah.
It's all good.
It's often-
do you know what? I'm fine. I'm wondering if that person is.
It's often for us, and we are a thing. It's often men or boys that have some sort of crush on me.
Mm-hmm.
And so they see you, not necessarily sexual, but I think actually quite often sexual. And they see you
And Beardy Stew,
as a threat.
Ian and Catherine, whoever it is a no mark and wouldn't have the guts to say it to your face, ignore it. No, that won't do.
No, you got to call it out.
That won't do. That's like saying to someone,
Well, you
I
gotta
don't know,
call it out.
name it. So if someone says something racist to someone who was in that category, or ignore it, they're idiots. No, ignoring it allows it to continue. It won't fly on this channel, and if they show themselves, they'll be out.
And also, just think, Connor, this is someone's mum. Imagine someone saying that to your mum
No,
about
but more than
eating-
that, I'm a human being.
Yeah.
I'm no different from you.
Well, no, but that's you're sorry.
And I don't deserve to be insulted at work.
No, but
I
I'm.
wonder if people stand over your shoulder when you're at work and insult you. No, because it's what twats do.
The point I'm making about you being a mum is that if someone said that to his mum, would you say that, Connor,
No.
to your mum?
But that's also kind of assuming that they value the women in their lives, and that also suggests that they see women who aren't related to them as different, and I think that's part of the problem. It shouldn't have to be imagine a woman that you like. It should be imagine a human being who doesn't deserve being spoken to like that. Do you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. I think you, Asa Peachin, have misunderstood the point I was saying about mum. I'm talking about the women in his life.
Mhm.
That's where I'm not saying that mums are more important than other
Oh, no.
women. Do you feel this happens more on the Twitch platform rather than the radio, etc.? We're more accessible here.
We're more accessible, and people are emboldened by immediate chat like that, aren't they? They don't have to use their own names. And I feel sorry for that person. They came up with that image all by themselves. It has nothing to do with me.
Why are you thinking about cream coming from my cock?
Yeah.
Again, it's that crush
Also, have a little word with yourself about why that's your reaction. Why do you have to hit out and why do you have to attack someone you don't know? I'd suggest there's something the matter there rather than here. So, yeah, up yours. Next.
It's too late to kind of start. I was going to suggest maybe, because we have these themed days now. We've got Shonky old shows on Monday, which is where we watch watch old TV shows. We got Finish at least one episode of Making Slough
We don't
Happy.
know whether Slough ever got made happy.
No.
Spoiler, we do.
Yeah. But that doesn't mean, for example, that we exclusively watch shows on that. We can mix and match. And had we finished an hour and a half earlier, then we probably would have done a changing rooms. It's only 20 minutes left now. We could go on a bit longer, but actually it's Friday and it's been a long week. So I don't think we're going to start anything now. So I tell you what I was thinking we might do.
Go on.
There's an idea that popped into my head, and I thought maybe there's a whole show in it somewhere. We're going to raid someone in about 20 minutes. We haven't promised a raid tonight, have we?
Had
we promised a raid? We promised a raid Nico-chan, and we did that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was the only one we promised.
Yeah, we talked to Captain Sexy and said we'd go to him at some point,
Yeah.
but he streams pretty much the same
A
time.
raid, Sam, is where we go and find another channel on Twitch that we think we would like, and therefore we hope that some of you would like. And generally we go for ones that don't have many viewers, but not exclusively, and we all kind of bundle into their room, and it looks kind of nice. But maybe what we could do is, for the sort of next 10 minutes or so, just go and have a look at some other streams for a minute or two. So we're not necessarily going to raid these people. We're just going to have a little look and see what's going on. Before we do that, thank you, JPU Records, for supporting this stream. It's so lovely to have you on board. It's such a lovely group of people, and Tom, who's been talking to us, I've met before, and such a delight. Yeah, you can call in, Easy Whiz. Happy Kids Christmas is just so beautiful. It's so charming. You listen to it and you can't help but smile because it's wonderful. Boy, oh boy, Christmas is going to be a weird one this year. Make it even weirder by having a Japanese kids Christmas thing. And also go and have a look at the website. Can we get the links for all of the advertisers in the chat, please? Go and have a look at the website, because I found that great Japanese band earlier on whose name now completely is Scandal.
Mm-hmm.
Weren't they great?
They were so good.
I was surprised by that one when they're rocking out with the guitars, because the ones I'd heard to were a little bit more electronic.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. If they play next October, we're going.
I would love to go.
We're going.
Do you know what? At this point, I'd go and see anyone.
How about that racist actor in his songs? What's his name? Lance Percival. What's he called?
God, does he
Lawrence Juba.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
No, thanks, Al.
There's the link
I'm
there.
busy. When is it?
Nightbot has just done the link there. Go and have a little look there. Go and spend 10 minutes, half an hour looking around the website. There's a list of. I found them under. I think it wasn't J-pop. Maybe it was J-pop, but there's J-rock, there's electronica, there's all these different things. Go and have a look. It's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Abbeycare.co.uk. What a great place. Specialist Addictions Recovery Clinics. They've got clinics in Glasgow and Gloucester. They've been established for over 15 years, so this ain't no fly-by-night company. It's all COVID safe. They're doing the social distancing. I keep thinking about that Mike Love song. You do the social distancing. And we were arguing about whether it was social distance thing or distancing. Pretty sure it's distancing, because I've not stopped thinking about it recently.
But the message is strong.
The social distancing. This is a great place. I haven't stayed there. There is a strong chance that at some point next year we're going to go and do this show from there. I have checked out online what they offer, and it's good stuff. As an addict, as a junkie myself, as one of the junkies myself, I would suggest that abbeycare.co.uk offers an excellent, excellent recovery program from all the major and some of the minor addictions. abbeycare.co.uk. Poseidon Safety Management will come to you after we've taken this call. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. Who is this, please?
It's Elliot. I'm calling. I'm Easy Wheeze on the chat. How you doing?
I'm very well, Elliot. How can we help you?
Well, I don't know. I just calling. It's the first time. I'm a bit nervous, to be honest. But I thought
You've never made a phone call before?
I know. Well, not a phone call to your show.
Okay.
First famous person I think I've spoken to be honest.
Okay. Well,
I
we drink the
turned
blood
down
of
your-
babies, so be careful.
No, absolutely not. First and foremost, how are you both? You're looking very well.
Tired?
Oh, do you?
So?
You look good.
Oh, do you? No, I feel tired. I look good because I am good, but I'm tired.
Oh, okay, fine. And Catherine looking particularly well this evening as well.
Okay.
Well, no, I was only going to ask. I didn't realise you had a kind of dependency on the drugs, Ian.
Yeah, I'm a recovering drug addict.
Oh well, no, I was only going. What was the what age were you when you started?
Well, I started drinking when I was about 15, and I started as my first joint, I guess, when I was 17. So yeah, 15, 17.
That's insane. That's insane. Not to say that I'm, anywhere, not that bad at the moment, but like, when was the dependency?
When was the dependency?
Well, when did you feel like you had a dependency on it?
I don't. I would say from my first drink.
You really serious?
Well, it depends what you mean by dependency.
Well, it's like, why don't they? You say that. I mean, I was literally looking at an article before this, and you said, I think it said like as soon as you came out of the jungle, it was like, almost like that's the first thing you'd do. You'd go and buy a bag. So what's the?
Well, what article was
I don't
that?
remember that article. Why are you so interested?
No, just merely chatting. Trying to have a chat.
You've jumped in.
Jumped
with
in
two
quite
boots.
heavy into the chat.
Oh, I apologise.
That's all right. I mean, listen. When did I get dependency? I don't know. I know that the first drink changed my entire life, and I've been forever trying to capture that. But what's more important is that I'm 40 days clean again, and I did a wonderful meeting in, I think it was Missouri. I might have been in. No, it was Wisconsin. I did a meeting today, thanks to the internet, and I'm enjoying being clean. I much prefer it when I'm not taking drugs.
Yeah. No, it's incredible work. I'm very impressed. Fair play to you.
Thank you, man.
And yeah, no, that was it. No, what I was going to say is I watched well, it was yesterday's show, or the day before when you had the competition.
Oh, the talent show. That was kind of
thoroughly enjoyed it.
Thank you, man. What was your name in the chat again?
Easy Wheeze, but yeah.
Easy Wheeze, big up the Easy Wheeze. Well, thank you for watching, man, and stay. Keep coming back. We're upping our game a bit, and we're going to be. I think for the first few months, it's kind of been trotting along nicely. You wait, man. We got some great stuff. We got some great stuff planned.
Incredibly excited. All right, cheers. Appreciate you answering.
No problem, man. You give us a call anytime. And the reason I'm a little bit hesitant is we've had a couple of racists phoning us recently, and so when it's a new caller, we're both a little bit. But also for me, when did I become dependent? I mean, I think dependent means different things to different people. It was certainly not a moment where I was going, oh my God, I gotta have some drugs. Where are my drugs? But from the first drink, my whole perspective on life changed, and I realised I enjoyed that reality as opposed to the sober reality. So I wasn't drinking every day after that, but I got drunk in school a couple of times, and I drank. From that early stage, I can see that drinking was a problem, but that's with hindsight. At the time, it was just brushed off as teenage experimentation.
Yeah, no, it's an interesting one, isn't it? Yeah. Catherine, have you ever had any issues, or you've been? Is it fairly okay with dependency-wise on drugs?
So far, no dependencies, but never say never.
Yeah, quite right. No, stay on there straight and narrow.
That's the plan.
But yeah, no, appreciate it.
All right, man. Listen, nice to talk to you. Thank you very much indeed.
I thought he was going to check our way for a minute.
You're dependent on me.
My God.
You're dependent on me to make it in this biz.
Don't, because there'll be an email saying, yeah, he's right.
He's right, he's right. Oh, we didn't do all the things. Then we're going to go and look at some channels. Then it's nearly raid time anyway. So Poseidon Safety Management is great. That's the thing behind us.
I just had a little flashback. It was like, and are you addicted to anything? No, I'm fine, but thanks for trying to include
Do you
me
want
in
to
the
get addicted to anything? Because no. Poseidon Safety Management. Nick is feeling a whole lot better. We got all of those tweets that you lot sent him, and I know that it gave him a little boost. It cured him. We have got the power to cure people, guys, and we cured Nick. Big sponsor of the show, big supporter of the show. Thank you, Nick. Thank you so much as well for putting your hand in the pocket. The caller there was talking about the talent show that we did on Wednesday. Hello there, Ian. Would you recommend cocaine or cigarettes?
I'd go for the cigarettes. I've got no idea what they are, but cocaine's very Moorish.
All right,
I don't
little boy.
think
Well
you can handle
done.
it.
Well done for coming up with new emails. It must be great for you. So thank you for putting your hand in your pocket. The talent show that you sponsored, and actually Abbey Care did as well, and gelaw.co.uk. All the shots are different sizes now. Look, isn't that annoying? I'll sort that out tomorrow. The talent show was a joy, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, possibly, definitely in the top 10 shows I have ever done in any format.
Yeah.
Definitely. How lucky were we? Who was I speaking to?
When?
Hang on, let me think.
Ow.
Who did I speak to today? And I spoke to someone, I can't remember who it was. And they just said, it was Brendan. I did the Shanti Warrior Yoga. I do apologise.
Yeah. How did that go?
It was great. Shanti Warrior Yoga. We had him on the show last week. I did a session with him today. It was brilliant. I'm going to do another one next week. Thoroughly recommend go and check it out. But he was saying that was who I was talking to, the talent show. He said, that singer that won, Ame. She was amazing. He said, I particularly loved it when Kath thought that she'd finished and she stood up to applaud.
Yes! And then she went into verse 2.
It was amazing. Someone who, she's like being like a little baby.
She is.
Someone who put a load of fake frazzles in their mouth won £125. We're going to do it again. Probably do it about 6 months. You don't want to do it too often. Probably about 6 months, and it was a joy. So everyone that took part. So thank you, Richard, and thank you, Nick, for making that possible. I need to change all of these settings because it's all gone to.
Oh, how dare you, madam?
It's all gone to cock.
Giving me a nip.
Right, so we're going to put that down.
There's a cat down here, by the way. I'm not just talking to myself.
We're going to put the phone number up here. Right, so let us go and have a little look at some streamers, and then we're going to do a raid. And a raid is a lot of fun, guys. It's a lot of fun. Pats, the cats. So let's just go and have a look at some other streamers. Right, here's one that we're not gonna raid, but I love this guy.
Oh, random British dude.
I love this guy. Look at the numbers he's getting, man. This is great. I remember he used to get like 25, 30, and random. This is Phasmophobia.
Oh,
the game that everyone is on about.
So was it Ame that was talking about this?
Could be.
Saying that you have to kind of work out which ghost you're dealing with or something.
I think it is.
Oh, no, thanks. This isn't for me.
It's so hard to see. Wait,
so this is a great. So these are some great channels that you might just want to jot down and go and have a look. So this is Random British Dude, right? And he's absolutely brilliant. And I think he's fab. And he's really starting to get. He's been doing it for 7 hours.
I'm going above. I'm going back up.
He looks tired. Look, he's looking
His
tired.
eyes, yeah.
He's tired. I think he's done too much. I would go and get him while you can because he may be dead soon. So let's go and have a look at browse. Let's go and have a little look at.
There's
Should
a
we look
door.
at art?
Freezing temperatures. I'm downstairs.
Let's go. Oh, what's this? Paint night.
Signify change in some way.
Oh.
But I'm always dying. I guess it's like life is always.
Tonight's
changing.
theme is regret.
Okay, yeah. I'm in.
I'm kind of. 24-year-old good boy. Hey there, my name is Cameron Phillip and I'm a 23-year-old Canadian boy who primarily makes music and YouTube videos. I have over 600,000 wonderful fans on YouTube. I've decided to try my hand at Twitch since I love to play games. Let's have some fun. Let me just turn that down because we'll get stung for that music. I like this guy.
Oh, he's feeling it.
I'm okay. Well, we may have found a contender already.
Okay.
Let's go and have a little look elsewhere.
What's this guy? Raya and the Last Dragon on the iPad.
Okay. They're all playing music. Ergo Josh. Oh my God.
That's great.
That's incredible. Ergo Josh. Josh, love to draw and make videos. On my art journey, I share tips and help others along the way with my content. Check me out on YouTube or catch a stream here. I'm loving that.
Look at this. He's so good and there's no one... Oh, actually, there are some people there, yeah.
He's got a few. It's good. I saw one that looked quite good. What's this? Relax and recover. The chillest of miniature painting.
Oh, matey.
I primarily paint wargaming and tabletop RPG miniatures. Currently, many of my projects are for use in the weekly D&D game I run. If you see me start to have trouble with words, seem out of it, or appear to be in physical pain, don't panic. I have chronic health issues, but nothing life-threatening. If a problematic episode occurs, I may have to stop the stream, or at least grab an ice pack. If you're curious, Epilepsy Foundation and Lupus Research Alliance. Oh. God, look how tiny that is!
Yeah.
Look at the fingers! Look at the human fingers compared to the tiny little statuette fingers!
All right, Spirit. Take care. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
These are great, man.
So good.
This is what I'm saying. We don't normally come into the art one, actually. All of this stuff is out there to find. It's not just us. It's not just Lemmy. Oh, there we go. There is so much going on in so many different sections.
No, you're an adult. You're like, vitamins.
Go and have a look around.
Mike, what are you playing? Are you Alliance or Horde?
Artist, Cassie Draws. Chart pack.
Physical shopping.
Artist ambassador, homemade comedian, proudly Canadian.
We've been finding a lot of Canadians lately, haven't we?
Yeah. I'm with you, honestly. I don't know when
That's
will
great,
be the
man.
next time that I go shopping. Seriously. I don't know if I will. Like, Jeff Bezos is going to take all my monies. Like, I'm going to make him even more rich.
I like her.
I like her. We found some great ones here. We don't normally come into her. Who's this?
Subathon.
Who's this?
Better than... That's how he shades it.
Isadora.
Oh, she's being Bob Ross.
Welcome in. We're a small community with
this does
FPS,
not look
horror,
the
and
same.
sentences taken out of context. Our main game is
I tried to
Apex
explain the
Legends.
whole time. Yeah,
My name is actually Evelina, but my middle name is Isadora. Currently
This
studying
does
to
not
become an
look like that.
intellectual
That's the thing.
disability nurse. Wow. And I stream part-time hobby. I started streaming August and I love it. 2019.
That's the thing. I don't get. And also, when I scrape like this much, it dries really fucking quickly. So
These are
he does the
great.
shading thing with this brush.
I've never done a Bob Ross
It's
paint
not-
along.
Yeah, we don't have anything to shade or smooth out with.
This is it,
afterwards.
team, right?
Which
There is
color dyes are better than
there are
blue
hundreds,
color dyes?
thousands of different people. There's all the big streamers. You got your Limmies and your Dan TDMs and your James Buckley and all these people, and they're great. They're great. Snug as the Pope. But then you've got these people. Look at this, Pinky Poxy. Ich bin eine kleines Hassan Cannington.
Though she explained later that the Pope sits in his little Pope mobile. And it's
This is wonderful, right?
And the little car. And it's so cute. And he just
All these people all scattered around the world.
Do you know any one of these would be great? Is that someone legs akimbo there she's drawing?
know.
Yes.
And we seem to find a lot from America and Canada and Britain. That's because I've put in the search box English, but they're all around the world. They're all around the world. Maybe next week we'll take the English out and we'll see if it causes too much damage to our listing. But that might add some new exciting things. You see anything you like the look of, Catherine?
Loads. Let's have a look.
Live tattooing.
Oh no, come on.
Yeah, no,
I've
done
I don't want them chatting to us when they're
And he's
supposed to be
like, "What the fuck are
tattooing
you
someone.
doing?"
Death race for love. That's my motto.
I'm teaching you not to do something, but you're still going to do
Right,
it.
and yet showing
here's another
fake
thing, he's
plastic
chewing,
willies
like,
breaks
not
the
even
TOS.
chewing, but like, actually licking and like biting blankets
Hey.
on his own. I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing?
No,
No,
that's
he
not,
doesn't.
that's not good, is it? You call any out that you see. We try and avoid the boobs. There's a lot of boobs on display at this time of Twitch.
But not really on here by the looks of it. Not
Well,
on
I've
the
seen a
art one.
couple. Oh, there we go. Bottom. Where's my thing? There we go.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Oh yeah. I meant real boobs, not drawn ones.
Oh, okay.
but
Oh, right. Sorry.
I guess.
We like it as well if you can see the people and hear the people.
And they can see you.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they're great, but they're so involved in what they're doing.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay, we may have reached.
Well, I'd be happy with any of those ones we just saw.
Let's go back up to the top. I liked that guy painting the heart. Do you think? Or
Yeah.
no, you don't fancy that one? What else did we? Oh, the Bob Ross. How about Bob Ross or
Yeah.
the miniatures? Bob Ross or the miniatures?
Well, let's go miniatures.
Let's go miniatures. Be nice.
We're losing him. What do you want to do?
Be nice. If you like, click follow. If you don't like, just leave quietly out the back door.
Yeah.
You don't have to. You don't have to tell people that you're leaving. You don't have to tell. You can just go, and it might take a little while for this person to notice because they're a little bit busy.
Let's just hope we don't freak them out.
Studios, Maleflo Shinobi.
It's a great voice.
Years of time and space, I've never met anyone who wasn't important before.
Aw, Patty. Thank you so much for that follow.
Is that a real voice? Right, we're going in. Have a great weekend. I'm going to stream some games over the weekend, possibly. We'll see you
Looks
later
like
on.
Keith Aldridge is going to be
Ta-ra.
building some Gundams. And that's all I'm seeing. Oh my.
You know, 900 years of time and space, I've never met anyone who wasn't important.